stay up. We bring the heat. Soccer sports like warriors on these urban streets. Down in the basement, we rock the scene. The bench warmers living the dream. We ain't mainstream, but we speak the truth. No holds barred. We're the voice of the youth.
Doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fucking iceholes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God, there's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
You're afraid.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
Four of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week. Yeah.
You're verklempt.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna talk about good, bad, and the ugly as usual. A little bit about the U.S. Open.
Something happened?
NBA Finals. And Major League Baseball a little bit. We'll talk about that and whatever else comes up as usual. But we'll start off like we start off every week with how was your week? And let's start with Ed. How was your week, Ed?
Yeah, my air conditioning's out. It's pretty bad. Yeah, so it makes it even worse. I'm sitting there sweating and sitting on the couch here right before I live, and my wife's out of town, so I made myself dinner.
Thanks for the invite.
I made myself dinner, and I made a ring bologna.
Did you fry it?
I ate the whole thing.
Oh, boy.
I did. The hardest part was stretching it out straight,
You're a man after my own stomach.
I felt embarrassed afterwards, but it was wearing a condom, the thing,
Well, the weird thing is when you spit it back out, it was tied in a knot.
The string was what I choked on.
Shit.
A little knot on the end of it.
It was a small ring bologna. It wasn't huge, but still.
I forgot to mention it's a Tuesday night.
Yeah?
Not normal. It's usually
right.
Mondays or Sundays. It's Tuesday. So,
Yeah.
So don't adjust your dials.
We've been busy the last few weeks on Mondays.
Been busy, yeah.
Yeah, have we? Doing what? Getting our asses kicked.
No, we're undefeated.
Sweeper last. We had a sweep last week.
We got a better record than the Cubs. We're 500.
Career. Willie Mays passed away. Just came up.
Really?
Are you serious? I was just looking him up just yesterday.
They say it happens in threes.
93.
Who else died?
Well, because Bill Walton, and then you had Jerry West, and now...
Oh, those are three superstars. Yeah, good call.
Sure, yeah.
I was going to say Mike Brumley died too, but that's not really. He wasn't a superstar. Timmy.
So, Tim, yeah.
My week was super good. Took a little golf trip up north. Ate, drank, and golfed. Pretty much in that order. So, yeah. Found a really cool little bar in the middle of fucking nowhere for probably the best prime rib I've ever had in my life. And found another bar with like true beer battered perch that was really fucking good. And then golfed. Yeah, and then abused my liver pretty much the whole 4 days I was there.
What was the best drink you had?
I had a pineapple upside down old fashioned, and it was fucking amazing. So basically, I think we figured it out that it's vanilla whiskey or bourbon, and then just the regular bitters and some pineapple juice and 7-Up.
Oh, that sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, so fucking awesome. And then I had blackberry jam sour with a shot of peanut butter whiskey in it. So for like a
peanut butter and jelly
Boilermaker, and that was fucking amazing too. I had about 3 of those. So I was speaking Menominee by the end of the
You're
night.
making fun of me for eating a whole ring bologna, but this guy,
What do you mean, this guy?
he's drinking peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah. He finished the night off with 4 shots of insulin.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Stayed away. Yeah. So yeah, good time. Looking forward to going back in September. So I'll tell you by the date.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Very good.
Willie.
What did I do? I went up to Door County and worked at the Door County Brewfest, where I couldn't even get away from our tent to get a beer the whole time. So at the end of the night, I had to trade brats for beers.
Giggity. Sounds like someone.
That's what she said.
Sounds like someone was back in college.
I know. Again, my ring bologna story doesn't sound as bad now.
You know what? How awesome it is! Our stories are better than yours this
Yeah.
time.
What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, Eric's not here.
I'd one up him.
Yep.
All right, let's see if you can beat Ed Cisco, Scott.
Not much of my week.
No chocolate bananas for you.
Yeah, the usual. Nothing. I golfed in an outing this weekend.
And won it.
Yeah, we ended up winning the outing. So I can't think of anything else. What else did I do? I don't know.
So what do you win if you win the outing?
We won a foursome and some golf balls.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. It was a good job. It was run first time outing for Indian.
I got to turn away from the camera when he's it was a foursome with a lot of balls.
Upside down pineapples.
A sack full of balls.
Yeah, it
Well,
was
Kansas City all over again, huh?
it was a nice outing run by the Indian Trail Boys Hoops Club.
Get
It was pretty
down.
nice. So it was a good time. Did a good job for first year. Hopefully it gets bigger for next year for the
Giggity.
boys basketball program at Indian Trail and their feeder programs they're trying to set up and all that. So it's kind of cool. Besides that, yeah, same old week.
I keep bringing this up. He acts like his weeks are so boring, and it's like, man, I wish I did half the stuff he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I want to compliment you on your T-shirt. that
Yeah,
you
we
have
got
on
new
tonight.
Basement Benchwarmer T-shirts brought to you by what's the place called again? That shirt place. I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
Is it on the back?
Not so or
Not so obvious.
How about obvious shirts?
yeah, obvious shirts.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
not so obvious. This guy.
Let me look here.
Okay, I might be a little bit grouchy. I was in the sun a lot today. And,
The
and
obvious
golf.
shirts logo.
Obvious shirts.
Tim was trying to get an all-over tan.
Obviously, it didn't work.
You can order them online, or you actually has one kitty corner from Wrigley Fields. Pretty cool little store. Some cool little sayings on their shirts. But yeah, it's a cool shirt. Yeah, so we got Basement Benchwarmer shirts. Thanks to Jace.
Thank
and,
you, Jace.
Jenny, actually. So thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. Thank you. So let's start off how we start every week with Dari talked about we're going to do a little good, bad, and ugly tonight. We're talking about the NBA Finals finished up last night. The Boston Celtics taking it over the Dallas Mavericks. Sorry, spoiler if you had it taped.
Best NBA franchise ever?
MLB, we'll talk a little about MLB. It's still All-Star break, kind of early for that. And then the U.S. Open we'll talk about a little later. Bryson DeChambeau upsetting people, but
What?
we'll talk about him
Upsetting?
later.
How did he upset him?
We'll talk about it later. Don't upset me. I love
thought
it.
he was great.
I love it. So let's start off good, bad, ugly, and let's start with Tim tonight. Tim,
Damn
you
it.
tell us what you want to do, good, bad, or ugly.
Let's start out with the ugly.
Okay.
How about Les Miles suing LSU for vacating victories when he was cheating because it doesn't make him eligible for the College Football Hall of Fame?
Well, what was he cheating? How was he cheating?
They had some recruiting violations go on, and LSU self-reported. So it was going on over like 3 years, and then
Would those be illegal now?
You know, that's a great question.
Because if Reggie Bush is getting his Heisman Trophy back,
Yeah.
he should get his wins back. That's one thing I'm saying. Because I know
I'm
there's
not disagreeing with
there
that.
is still
That-
something
that
there is still
part-
some stuff that's illegal.
Right.
I know that there is some stuff you still can't do.
Right.
Yeah.
Like hookers
But he
and
was let go of
blow.
another.
Hogs.
He was not.
No hugging.
Hogging or hugging? Whoa,
Both. No, hogging's legal. That's how I got to where I am today.
Anywho.
So that I'm not sure. Like it didn't say in the article. It just said that the NCAA, at the Southeastern Conference, LSU all included in the lawsuit. So
Yeah.
So part of the thing was what he's complaining about is it was a booster that he had no contact with.
Okay.
He wasn't associated with the program at all. He gave a player's dad a job at the hospital, a no-show job. So the dad never showed up, but still received checks from it.
See, at this point, with how involved these coaches are in their programs, that's bullshit.
I agree.
He knew.
That's right. I think the same thing.
Right.
That was what his contention is that he
Sorry.
didn't know about it. And then the second part was a lot of these violations were by the basketball team, and LSU was just like, well, we'll vacate. How about if we vacate our football wins for these 3 years?
Right.
Which that could be part of it because they took the fall for the whole program.
He was let go of, at Kansas because of things that he did when he was at LSU. So,
and he sucked at Kansas.
Yes. Which is hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? If he would have just went 500 at Kansas, he'd still be eligible for the Coaches Hall of Fame.
Right.
But he was like 5-18 or something stupid. It was bad.
Right. Yeah. So that's
And I don't know either if he would be eligible.
The old Whitewater.
If that would be an offense now. I don't know.
Right.
I know there are some rules that you still can't do stuff. But that's why I was honestly not trying to be funny. I was just asking a question.
Right.
Right, new.
Valid question.
Right.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
So,
but I see what you're saying. I mean, Les Miles, that he was one of the best coaching in football. All of a sudden, he was gone like that.
Right.
Disappeared.
Yeah, where is he now?
Suing the NCAA.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he probably saw like the players getting $13 billion and figured, hey, let me get a cut of that too.
Yeah, he probably's been making money for a while.
Yeah.
He's been probably good contracts there.
Right.
Ugly.
Thank you.
Is it ugly, Ron?
Yeah, ugly.
Ron?
Yeah, so I'm watching the Florida Panthers destroying Edmonton.
Nice.
I don't know if they is that over yet or no? It's still
on. Game 5's on right now.
Game 5's tonight. Okay,
right. It's on right now.
I wasn't sure if I missed it or something.
Watching instead, we know how this is going to end anyway. So
I'm watching, and they cut to the announcers, like they do the Cubs, or they'll show Bob Uecker, and they show Mark Messier in the booth. He is a hard man to look at.
Looks like Caillou. Old Caillou.
Did he bang Charlie Sheen? Because he's got Tiger AIDS, it looks like.
Well,
Jesus.
you got to remember, he's an old fucking hockey player, so he's been getting the shit kicked out of him for fucking years.
I bet in 5 years, he's going to look like Herbert from Family Guy. That's where he's at. He's that bad.
Wow.
Gargamel's better looking than him. I mean, Gargamel wasn't a good-looking guy. He always had that cat.
You heard about PK Subban making him mad, right?
Made Messier? I would make Messier mad.
Yeah, he called Edmonton soft, and I thought he was going to fucking reach out down and punch the shit out of him.
He probably would.
Right. He had like the most disgusting.
And then he would shake his hand afterwards because it's playoffs.
Right, yeah.
It's playoff announcing.
Best tradition of sports. I love it.
Fights in the box or the booth.
Well, hockey is amazing like that. I mean, even with kids hockey,
right?
I talked to my nephew, who hasn't played. He didn't play this year, but they would get in fist fights on the ice, and then 2 weeks later he'd be on an all-star team with the same guy,
right.
and they're like best friends. They don't. It doesn't carry over usually.
No.
Still probably sometimes, but they're really good about it.
That's why I'm interested to see how Friday goes.
Willie, you're ugly.
Did you? Is it really? With the picks?
Oh yeah.
It's all good.
No, we're all good.
Oh,
it's
okay.
all good. Yeah.
Who's Julie golfing with? He's not?
Yeah, he is, but with me actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How about Jody?
And Beasley.
With somebody else.
No.
Damn it. You suck.
Yeah, it's me, Beasley, Jody.
Maybe, be awesome? Golf
remember.
cart jousting.
Ooh, golf cart joust.
That's
been done before.
Try to knock the guy off the golf cart.
Someone
while
runs me
driving.
over with a cart this week. They're going to hit with a golf club. Just so you know. Someone runs me over with a golf cart. They're going to hit with a club. Just so you know.
Ooh. It happened Saturday. Drunk dude rammed into another cart at the golf course we're at. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. In
Oh
Shawano.
shit! On TikTok, you watch these people getting run over. I can't believe this crap,
dude. Some of that stuff looks like it hurts.
It does.
Oh, Willie, you're ugly.
My ugly is actually. I'm not gonna call it. I'm gonna call the guy a piece of shit. Isaiah Bugs.
Who?
For the Kansas City.
Oh yeah, yep.
For Kansas City, what?
Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
So this guy
seems to be a running thing in Kansas City.
So,
is this the dude that got arrested again?
With the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I didn't hear that part.
Animals can't defend themselves. They just are what people do, But this he had a pit bull a Rottweiler mix. It was 52 pounds and tested positive for viral illnesses. and there was all kinds of dogs that were in ill health. So
so he's got essentially like a kennel at his place, and then they're all in bad shape.
Oh yeah, and then he got busted for burglary too because he didn't pay his rent, and so they kicked him out of the house there. But he was still trying to get back in there, and so he got busted for burglary. So this guy's a piece of shit.
Maybe he needed his ring, his Super Bowl ring back.
It's amazing. And how we even do it here is anybody that harms animals. Other than obviously hunting, fishing type stuff, but we just tear them apart. It's like, I kicked that prostitute in the face, whatever. But if it's a dog or something,
right.
what do you do? Michael Vick took a beating. Michael Vick probably got more punishment than many of the guys.
Way to go, Suzuki.
Who's
well deserved.
Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt got 8 games for kicking a girl in the face on video.
6
Yeah,
or
but
8.
Mike Vick, he went to prison.
Yeah, Mike Vick went to jail.
Yeah. So and don't get me wrong. Harming animals isn't.
Yeah.
That shows a lot about your character.
Agreed.
My ugly is we can talk about the U.S. Open, right? In our uglies and bads.
Yeah, sure.
My ugly is Rory McIlroy.
Ooh.
And how he acted after it ended. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Tiger Woods obviously is one of the best golfers ever, and he's struggled mightily the last couple of years overall, and he always does interviews when he has to come off the course.
Right.
He's always very, very – he does what he needs to do to leave and not even shake DeChambeau's hand, congratulate him is ridiculous. Because DeChambeau, they showed a video, was pretty telling. When DeChambeau was warming up on the practice tee when Xander Schauffele was winning, he won. He walked and met him as he was coming off the course, shook his hand and gave him a hug and left.
He ran off the practice tee.
And gave him a hug and a shake. Congratulations, and he went home.
And
and did his interview.
And like a year and a half ago, Bryson was the worst person ever, remember?
Right.
He was awful.
He is we can talk about Bryson, but just Rory McIlroy is becoming this guy that he's very unlikable, kind of. It's weird. He's becoming...
I don't think he's become... I think he has been unlikable. I just think it's starting to reach, the masses.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's shit that he's done the last few years that along these lines anyway.
Yeah. So
he's just... You look at his face. He's got, resting dick face, He does.
Resting ring baloney face.
Right. You could...
Hey, did you get locked? Did you get lockjaw?
Oh, he's so warm.
You sound like you're from Boston.
I just coughed up some skin.
That a fingernail?
4. Anyway.
No, he look at him. He looks like a prick. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Right. We'll get into there's the other stuff I want to talk about for the U.S. Open too. So.
Rory's my ugly. Right. Bad Tim.
Kim Mulkey. So, this story came out, the accusations were coming out. She was going to sue this writer for all these untrue things. And it didn't happen because a lot of things were proven true. 3 things: that she covered up a fight involving Angel Reese during a recruiting visit. And she,
No, I'm just laughing.
Yeah. And she punished a LSU player for showing public support for Brittany Griner when Griner was in Russia, and the fact that she still has not had any contact with Brittany Griner whatsoever since Griner's been back. And she was a woman that won 2 titles for her.
Yeah, but there must have been bad blood then.
Because
she seems to be really. You know how women are. She's holding a grudge
because Griner's an open lesbian, and Mulkey doesn't condone that.
That can't be it. Then she should be fired for being a bigot.
Read about some of the things that she did at Baylor, like telling certain players, don't do this, don't do that, because it doesn't look good for the university. That's your head basketball coach for your woman.
My God. I don't know. You have to know in women's basketball, it'd be like girls softball. There's quite a few
what's going on
players.
in women's softball?
In both of them. It seems pretty archaic to me.
There's been more and more articles talking about...
I don't know her personally.
Isn't it weird there's more straight women in lingerie football than there probably is himself?
Foxy boxing?
There's nothing wrong with any of that.
No,
it
not
is
at
what
all.
it is. That's
but
her
it's
life.
brought up because people want to bring it up because they think it's what's one of the reasons wrong with the WNBA.
Yeah.
Jason Whitlock brings it up every other fucking day. You know, Caitlin Clark's straight. That's why she's hated.
Well, that has been a WNBA thing for years before she got there.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Caitlin
The
Clark.
stigma of being straight is bad in WNBA.
Yeah.
And I've read articles about that. It's not like
absolutely.
yeah, so he's right, but her being straight and white isn't helping her. But we talk about her a lot.
Right.
So, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, they're probably yelling, "You breeders, get out of here!" You know,
Right.
They do that stuff, man. They're brutal.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing too. Like, there's a lot of gay women that are having children. So,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you saw the picture of Brittany Griner and wasn't Whitlock the one who was talking about
his
that?
wife, her wife? Yeah,
yeah. Whitlock was talking about that. I remember hearing that thing. I'm like,
Isn't
"Whoa."
Whitlock a fairly religious guy, or no?
I find
he's a pretty conservative fellow.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
He had
too.
a show on Fox, I think, for a while, or something like that.
Yeah, it's wild, like how he's jumped on this subject, and it's like every other day, like
click.
Yeah, if it's hitting right now, it's I mean, when the WNBA comes back down to earth and people quit watching it, he'll probably quit talking about it too. And we probably will too. I mean, if that's what happens. Right now, it's super popular.
Right. I think it's going to be once. I want to see what's going to happen when Juju gets there. So,
do you think if the WNBA was going on during the NFL season, we'd be talking? We wouldn't give two shits. Right now, I mean.
Well, we don't give a crap about NBA basketball during the
we
football
don't even.
season.
We barely watch the World Series
when
football
season.
It's like it's week 6 of the football season.
You know,
I got guys playing tonight.
Yeah, you know what the NBA is during the week is for filler for me to wait for football.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. That's why the only time I don't ever watch a game, it's all if football's on. Football's winning no matter who's.
Right.
Unless it's the Bucks are playing. Maybe I would watch the Bucks, or I would watch if the Cubs were in the playoffs or something. I would watch, but Cubs for sure. I would watch in the playoffs over a football game, but I watch football. Bucks, I'd watch the Bears or the Bucks, but I might flip back and forth.
Right.
Yeah,
and watch the Bucks game for sure.
I think
but it's not like you said. It's not
like right now the way the Cubs are playing. I'm flipping back and forth between WNBA and the Cubs. Seriously.
Did you watch them on Sunday?
They got a better closer than the Cubs.
I was out of town, so but like any Sunday, Saturday that I've been in town, like I watch them because. I got not that I have like if I'm not golfing, like it's on TV. I'm looking for it.
Have you guys watched any WNBA games?
Yeah.
Did you watch that game with the Fever this weekend? It was like the most watched game ever.
Against Chicago.
Fever in the Sky.
No. The one with
it was Sunday noon game
and everything.
on ABC.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I watch a little bit. I flip by, watch it for a couple minutes, and then maybe turn back.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of sports at this time of the year, anyways. I really don't. I got plenty of stuff to do in the yard.
You weren't watching cricket? I mean, the U.S. had a.
I didn't even watch the U.S. Open. I didn't even watch the Open. Too much stuff to do this
weekend. If it's
weekend.
professional pickleball, that shit's getting turned off.
I do love watching pickleball. That's a good sport. Whatever.
Move on. Willie, who's next for bad or ugly? Bad.
Who just came up with bad?
I did.
So it's me.
It was
Kim,
you. Yes.
You.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A couple weeks ago, boxer Ryan Garcia. You guys see this one? Arrested for felony vandalism at the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills. He trashed his room, the hallway, and he had to be like dragged out. But he's had many problems. I think he might have like some mental problems, and I know he's. This isn't the first time he's been arrested, so yeah, not good for the sport.
Nice.
Oh, and he just
what
had,
did he do?
He just had. Well,
he put a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, I think he destroyed everything. He did like the Who were in town, pounding holes through walls. But his family members already had called a wellness check on him recently, and
Tell him to stop doing steroids.
He might be harming himself, so he's like kind of off the deep end right now.
All right. Well, I just want to tell you guys,
no,
a bad thing here is do not order ice cream online in India. So,
isn't that an oxymoron?
I saw this story.
So, Dr. Brendan Ferraro had ordered 3 Yummo ice creams through a delivery app, and as he's eating one of them, he had something in his mouth, and he couldn't figure out what it was, and it was a portion of a human finger.
Not a vanilla bean, huh?
No.
I love vanilla bean.
Not to interrupt, Jace is going for ice cream. Speaking of that, does anyone want ice cream?
I do. Where
Yes.
I don't know. What do you guys want?
I'm in.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Dairy Queen?
We'll find out. Where? I'm asking.
If he's going to Dairy Queen, I want a peanut butter Blizzard. Reese's peanut butter.
Let's see where he's going first.
I'm going to say Culver's. But you can do peanut butter thing there. Peanut butter cup.
Yeah, Blizzard thing. What they call them something else? They call them like a rock grinder or something.
Grinders?
What do they call them? I forgot. You're
something
right.
like a
concrete mixer.
Concrete mixer. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. Just steal the other name and pay the copyright.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever eaten an ice cream and found a body part
Not for a while.
that you didn't expect?
Not for a while, Cotton.
So that's only in India, huh?
Well, apparently, yes.
Who orders ice cream to be delivered?
Right.
I hope it's like
We're doing it right now.
Well, but
Isn't India hot? You know what I mean?
So the police team learned that while nobody from Indapur factory officially reported any accident, an individual had suffered an injury and got treatment from a private doctor.
Official. Because they're going to take him out back and shoot him behind the railroad track if he did.
You lost finger, you done.
I see.
How are you going to mix?
How you to turn? How you to push button with no finger?
Oh, you do this. You got to talk like this.
Thank you. Come again.
Now he can only serve Slurpees.
No, we
Squishies.
Squishies.
So racist. It's not even. Well, it is pretty funny.
Oh, we got shut down.
He's going to DQ.
Going to DQ? Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter parfait.
Ooh, nice.
What do you want?
I want a Reese's peanut butter cup Blizzard.
Willie?
Banana split blizzard, if they have them.
What? Dansby hit a home run?
No, it was before.
No, I mean, like, this month?
Yeah.
Banana, I don't know if they have banana splits anymore. I don't have banana blizzards. I don't think they do because I looked last time.
Right.
Double check and see.
Yeah.
And then, so my
Bad.
Yeah, what's your bad?
bad is fucking Pete Prisco. This fucking guy.
NFL writer?
Well, he got Caleb Williams picked as the 18th best
No,
rookie.
you're gonna okay. Now,
Gave him a
see?
D-.
See, you guys are
No, I know
you guys
Prisco.
are going down the road here. and
I
it's
know
funny.
Prisco.
Didn't rank Rashad Gary in the top 100 of the NFL players. What?
Wait, what?
Didn't rank Rashad Gary in the top 100 NFL players. Exactly. So please get on my side finally.
That's Prisco.
I was like, I'm going through. I'm looking how many. I'm like, where's
On
Rashad,
purpose?
Where's Rashad Gary? I'm like, why is he? He's down here. I go, that's terrible, dude. He's terrible. He's got awful.
Yeah, he's in for probably a big year this year. You know,
He's going to be fully healthy from that UCL.
Picnic peach cobbler.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound good?
What?
I had it. It's pretty good.
Motherfuckers.
no, that's Prisco though. He's a nut. If
I thought he was a big Packer backer anyway. Like
He is.
they say that, but
I think he's more of a because I think maybe he's a Rod. I don't know what he is. He always does. What? Let me see that. Flip that over to me. Let me see those again.
when was this released? I can't wait for my Packer.
well, that's what I was already
Today.
making.
CBS Sports.
Oh, today?
Yeah, today it was.
Nice.
See, I was already making fun of him. He's probably got Caleb Williams, not even the top 10 rookies.
Right.
You know, it's like what the hell? Because he's a nut. I think he does some of that stuff just for clicks, like you were saying.
Right.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, I agree.
If you ever see him and you ever watch his shows or anything on CBS, like a little excerpts.
Yeah, he's like weird.
He seems like a douche.
Yeah. He's like-
I mean,
he's
maybe
like-
he's a nice guy, but I just he wouldn't fit in on our podcast. First of all, because he's an idiot. We already have two, so we couldn't take another one in.
Right.
Is that Bradley? No. So he says he doesn't listen.
So Pete Prisco.
Yeah,
Nice.
Pete, I like it. That's a good one.
How about our good Tim?
The Celtics winning their 18th WNBA. Celtics winning their 18th NBA.
Don't look. It's the replay.
Oh, God damn
I
it.
was gonna say it was 10-2 already. What I
I know.
miss?
I don't know what I
Don't
missed.
even look.
Okay,
The
sorry.
Celtics winning their 18th championship. So I think it was awesome that Tatum and Brown have a weight lifted off their shoulder. And
Drew Holiday.
oh, yeah. I'm wondering if Brad Stevens is going to be sending Christmas cards to the Bucks for trading away.
You mean Portland?
No, to the Bucks.
Portland is where
Portland, yeah, he went to Portland first.
I know he went to Portland for the whole fact that the Bucks decided to trade him in the first place.
Yeah, it was a good trade. If Drew,
Oh.
would Drew Holiday make the Bucks
Yeah,
younger?
remind me
if he
when we're
stayed?
done. I have another.
No,
I have
no,
another
it's a good
ugly
trade.
Yeah.
I have another ugly as well when we're done with all this, dude. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
All right.
Hope
It has to do with.
he forgets.
Jesus Christ.
So
Glad he can't
go
hear
ahead,
us.
tell us now. Go do the ugly now.
Yeah, do a second one.
So,
do that.
Bill, I'm a Bill Simmons fan. He had Doc Rivers on. He made the revelation that
Who, Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, yeah.
Cowboy Curtis.
So what did he say? What did Doc Rivers say?
Said that Dame was out of shape last year. Yeah.
Not the games I was at.
He looked like his shape.
Right.
Holy
Exactly.
shit, I watched him knock down 11 threes on
I
a
was
game.
like, Dame's out of shape because he was afraid to work out. Doc said he was afraid to work out because he was on the trade block. So why would you be afraid to work? Like I have to go back and like read this again, but he said that Dame was out of shape last year. Wait till next year. So we'll see. Yeah,
Okay. Where are we? Good though.
we're good. Ed.
Oh, yeah. Mine's future elementary school teacher and groomer, Bill Belichick.
Yes.
Oh, my God, yes. Yes, very good. Yeah.
24-year-old girlfriend who he's been grooming for 3 years.
To quote the Foo Fighters, "There goes my hero."
Right.
Did you hear how he met her?
On a plane.
Yes.
And she's like, I'm a cute girl.
Can you imagine?
Can you make my career?
I saw her through the
What'd you
pinwheel
say,
she was
babe?
blowing, and I just had to have her.
Right.
I love the smell of her bubblicious.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine her
Cotton candy lip
parents?
gloss.
Imagine her parents going to dinner, having like, "Hey, I'm bringing my boyfriend over for dinner. Bringing Billy.
Hey.
Bringing Billy over
In a sweater. And they're like, really? Everybody else wearing a fucking tie, dick.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, you know what? I love Billy. I love the way you cut your sleeves off.
Yeah, that's awesome. Bill Belichick. Good for
How
him.
did...
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's
It's so
career.
It's so ridiculous. It's stupid.
Right.
Good
And
for
they
him,
keep
though.
saying cheerleader. She was a high school cheerleader. It wasn't like she... Well, I mean, she played competitions.
Well,
but-
you know that Gronk had a little joke
yeah.
about
And nobody got it at the time.
Foxborough.
So here's what happened is Belichick used to be like, you guys playing like the North Foxborough High School football team or something. And he would always do that, you know. You guys go play at North Foxborough. And they were like,
I guess he is, huh?
and that's what they were like, yeah, because, you no wonder what you're talking about. That's where your girlfriend was.
He's going to
Class.
prom, I guess.
He's going to think about that.
He's going to a sorority formal.
Hey,
Guys.
can you imagine
Be
their
nice.
You would
10,
have bet-
Can you imagine if they're still together in 6 years? Like, can you imagine a 10-year like high school reunion?
She's pushing him in a wheelchair. Can you think about this, though? When she graduated high school 7 years ago or
Right.
whatever, he was 63.
Yeah.
He was collecting, what is that, Social Security?
I hope he doesn't like bend over and look for a place when he's at the 10-year.
Do you remember the ugliest in 2020 when they did the draft from everybody's house?
Yeah.
He had a dog.
Remember how bad?
Bill Belichick, you look at my grandma's kitchen. You had a cat running across the table. Wasn't a cat going across the table?
Yes.
Was it a cat?
It's like the poop in the Jello.
She walks in. She goes, "Are these orange slices?" My grandmother had those. I love these.
He had the orange laminate countertops and the fake wood paneling.
the red peppermint mints.
And olive green, like Naugahyde chairs.
He's one of the winningest coaches in football history.
And he's
or he
so
is the
winning.
winningest coach. Or could be the winningest coach. He's not there yet.
Right.
But he's second, and he's won a bunch of championships, made a ton of money in. And then he has Sean McVay and like Kingsbury's houses. They look like the greatest houses in the world.
Right.
He looks like it looked like he was in a home.
He might be at his age.
What was
He's either doing that or going to become president at his age.
What was Dennis the Menace's neighbors?
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Walter
Chiclets.
Willie, good.
How about? Oh yeah, you're good.
My good. So this last weekend we all saw A Star Is Reborn. Bryson DeChambeau. He's the people's champ again. So his caddy's talking about how he's watching him interact, and before the final round, he's got earbuds in, and he's just kind of very chill. And he says, whatever happens today, he smiled at his caddy, Greg Bodine, is still going to be okay. And so Bodine's talking about, he's like, he was talking about, he knew DeChambeau's quirky tendencies. and how he floated his golf balls in Epsom salt to determine which were out of balance, how he hired a 3D motion app operator to collect data from each practice swing, how just for fun he'd slap lead tape on a 3-wood to see how it affects the spin at 11:30 p.m., and then give a dissertation on vector green reading method. But now, 18 holes away from a career-changing victory, there was not even the slightest hint of tension. So he's not a tight ass anymore, I think, is what the biggest
I don't
thing
think
is.
he was ever a tight ass. I just think that he
overthought
misunderstood.
He was an overthinker, I think, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it was pretty fun for everybody to watch this guy engage.
Mature.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's always
You're
had
right.
the physical talent.
Are you the same person you were at 20? I know. I'm. God,
Well-
fucking hope I'm not.
Man, I could date Belichick if I was 20
True.
again.
True.
And this guy, he's got those.
Straighten out his ring baloney for him.
Right.
Let me put
Ring baloney.
Let me put my drink down before I choke.
Right. Holy shit! Tyson Miller's making an appearance.
So yeah, I think that was pretty awesome. I think it's not a good thing; it's a great thing to see.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, if you go try to buy his hat, it's sold out.
Good.
That blue,
Yeah.
that Crushers
the
hat.
live hat.
That's a cool hat.
Speaking of crushers,
I heard they kicked you off the that course because you kept leaving too big of divots.
The U.S. Open.
Black Wolf Run, right? You went to?
Eric Bradley's here now, joining us late.
Well, let's wrap it up.
that was fun, guys. Thanks.
Here he goes.
So my good is going to be kind of play off you, but I'm going to go with two guys. I'm going to go with two guys that show pretty good sportsmanship overall with how they handle things. Was DeChambeau winning? He's done it in the past. But I'm going to go with Kyrie Irving, too, the way he handled last night. I mean, he was very gracious in everything that happened. I mean, people were booing him the whole time. He touched the ball every time, and he got booed every single time in Boston. Got old for a while. We get it. He left. We get it. It's
How
old.
long was he even there? A couple years.
Couple years, right?
It's only 2.
Tim?
Yeah, but he forced his way there. Like it was an ugly situation to begin with,
Yeah.
and he lost his grandfather.
Yeah, a lot went on.
And he couldn't grow sage that year. And
he didn't
that's
embrace
a big
the cult.
part, like that's a big part of his identity is he's really embraced his Native American roots. So
he's Native American.
Yeah, his mother's like.
He wears those shoes, right? That have the.
Yeah, he debuted
Really?
shoes this year that
Chuckers,
have yeah.
Tonto Irving. Is that what you just said?
He did.
Jeez, that's horrible.
His name is Me Make Basket. Not woven.
No.
I want to see you chug it right now.
What
Chug
is it?
Chug it.
Happy Dad.
You got beer today too? I have a beer of the week. Yeah. What am I doing?
Turn his on.
Oh yeah, he's not on. Sorry.
Giggity.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Now we can hear him.
So that was my good. Eric, you got good, bad, ugly?
I do. The only sport I've watched over the last month is golf. So, and you just touched on sort of what I was going to say as my good was, well, I'd say my good was the U.S. Open coverage other than Brandel Chambly, who I can't stand.
He's a douchebag.
He
is-
just doesn't like the live players. That's the whole thing. Like, and I thought that was awesome that
And he couldn't carry
Bryson.
he couldn't carry any of those dudes' clubs anyway.
Fuck no.
That's the problem with
Right.
him.
Well, and then, so the coverage of it was great, and the reinvention of Bryson was just wonderful all weekend. It was just, and the fact I was even watching like post tournament coverage. He's walking around with the frickin' trophy on the golf course. There was still coverage going on. One of the guys on I think it was a Golf Channel guy, put the ball in the bunker where he hit the shot. At first, he skied it over the green, but then all of a sudden, Bryson's right behind him with the trophy in his hand, like, holding it like
Didn't
a
he hit
baby.
it within 2 feet of the pin?
And he hit it way closer than Bryson did.
Right. Did you guys see that sequence at all?
That might have been one of the greatest shots in the history of any tournament in any situation.
And that's all because
ever.
of his caddy.
Ever.
Yeah, and the whole thing is like he walked up normally the shot before he was trying to shot how he's gonna
That
punch
shot he
the
walked
shot.
up, two practice swings,
Yeah.
whack.
Right.
Just happened.
Exactly. Yeah, it was like, okay.
When he pulled back to hit it, I'm like, he ain't gonna hit this now.
Yeah.
And he didn't do his usual thing. Usually he kind of goes half and stops.
Yep.
He didn't do it. I'm like,
he
what?
walked up, hit it. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what? And I was watching this because Monday, because I was golfing when it was going on, so I found coverage on CBS Sports, whatever it was, and watched that. Watched Rory miss the 4-footers, which I thought were awesome. So,
Somebody sent that meme of the 12-foot hole.
Yeah,
dude, it was awesome.
Did you guys do bad and ugly?
What do you got?
Go
Bad
ahead.
and ugly.
Well, I'm sure you touched on that. Then I would say I'm going to combine my bad and my ugly. It's bad, obviously, him miss, especially the 16th hole. That was really just a, we've had that tap. That's just a tap, and that's you walking up to the ball and me saying, Scott, it's good, right? The 18th was a little trickier. But still, you're Rory freaking McIlroy. You need to make that putt. You haven't won a major in 10 years.
Before the 16th hole, he
birdied the 4 holes.
100% on putts 5 feet or under for the weekend.
Yeah, and didn't he birdie
before the 16th hole?
Didn't he birdie 3 or 4 in a row right before that?
He was on fire.
So the pressure obviously got
and
to him.
DeChambeau couldn't find a fair as pendant on the last.
He didn't hit any.
No, he was terrible.
But he recovered so well. His short game was
up and down.
Was brilliant.
He got up and down.
Yeah.
And that's what was the difference.
How has McIlroy been the last 4 or 5 years under big situations?
Terrible. Same thing.
Is he struggling?
Yeah. But he's there. He's there every major. He's right there.
Better.
Some people cannot handle that pressure.
He's won some.
It's
He's
just
won
how
some
it is.
majors. But
Well,
it's been 10 years since he's won a major.
It's been 10 years. The night before, somebody made a good point on the coverage. They're like, this might fall into Rory's hands because the pressure's off. He's behind 3 strokes, and he did everything he could to catch up. But then he did choke on the last 3 holes. Obviously, he just didn't close the deal.
Right.
So if you guys did bad and ugly already,
yeah.
Yep.
My ugly though is the fact that the media is telling us, or whoever's telling us, the way a player should act or react to in defeat. Right. So
we talked about that.
Yeah, and I'm kind of. I haven't been a big Rory fan over the last however many years, but who are we to say how somebody that has played golf he's been a champion, 4-time major winner, hasn't won in 10 years. For the most part, he's there every week to take the interviews, blah, blah, blah. Who are we to say how he should act? I mean, he just walked out of there because the guy's fucking had it. He's had it with losing, not losing, but not winning.
He's the face. He's the face of your organization. He should have acted way better than that.
And my example was Tiger Woods.
Huh?
Right. My example was Tiger
Woods. I got something. Because I thought about this on the way over. So on Friday night, Brooks Koepka walked off the court. He walked off, didn't do any interviews, declined all of them. And he basically, and he's Brooks Koepka. He says, there was a quote. He said, "I didn't want to stick around for all your stupid questions anyway. It's just a waste of my time." And I know you guys are going to give me crap, but if it was Rory, you wouldn't, blah, blah, blah. He kind of said that. And he's friends with Rory. I think him and Rory are still tight. But, if it's, you love Brooks, right? But did you criticize Rory?
I did, but I didn't know Brooks did that.
Yeah.
And I don't think Brooks and Rory are buddies.
But
watching that, they're not. The lift guys don't get along at all.
Well,
Rory was against all those guys.
Last year, he went out of his way and hugged Brooks after he won the PGA. So I thought maybe they had made amends.
That was the problem I had. I believe Koepka would have stuck around if he was in that situation.
I agree.
He didn't even. Rory McIlroy had an obligation to congratulate him as a winner because Bryson DeChambeau did the same thing for Xander Schauffele a month ago.
Yeah,
he found him.
Didn't have to do that.
He could have just set up and gave him a text.
And again, I'm not saying.
And Schauffele nobody would have said a word if DeChambeau would have run over there and shake his hand after.
I'm not saying I'm totally defending Rory. No. I'm just saying my ugly is the fact that who are we to decide how an individual, a top-notch athlete, should or should not react in defeat.
The difference is this too. Koepka doesn't care if he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Rory wants to be the good guy.
Yeah.
Rory wants to perceive himself as a good guy,
forced,
right?
But he's also been forced to be the good guy.
Look at me, I'm Rory. Right. I'm happy. I'm PGA
But he has no problem.
Yeah.
But
Koepka don't give 2 shits about what you think about him.
Right. And he has no problem criticizing all the live guys for leaving and taking that money. And that was a prime opportunity for him to be the bigger man and show.
And kind of say, fuck you to the PGA. I'm done being your buddy.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm glad you. I would have loved to win, but good for you. I'm glad live guys. I always said these live guys keep winning. We should have probably stuck with them, but he had a chance to go in there and another dagger in the PGA commissioner's back, like who said it earlier. Right. Just keep digging the guy. He had a chance to get in there and just when you're in that moment, I'm just gonna say crap. Now I don't care.
Right.
I just blew a major. Now I'm just gonna be a dick.
I think it's gonna get. I think that Chisholm's gonna open up wider now that a live guy's won a major.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years in a row. Koepka won last year.
Hey, but you know what? Live guy, former PGA guy. So
yeah, I mean, and I don't agree with Koepka doing it either, but it's a little different. Koepka is on Saturday, Friday. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
right.
And I'll agree. If Koepka would have done the same thing that Rory done, I would actually say something about Koepka. It's wrong.
Yeah,
it's a bad look.
I think it's just saying, like,
I'm not saying shaking
if people are just killing Rory right now, just killing him. And I'm like, I don't know if he really deserves to be killed by the media.
Probably one of the first bad decisions he's made.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much been a
he's
stand-up
human
guy.
too. So
and that's the point I'm trying to make.
I don't know what that getting a divorce.
They rescinded it.
They're together.
I know, but now
maybe that's why he's so pissed off.
So he's just
like, shit. I thought I was out of this.
Declined him.
Yeah,
I'd be sad too.
Yeah, I see. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and the other, so Scott Van Pelt was one of the guys that kind of criticized him, and he goes, look, Mickelson, it was whatever year that was, his best chance to win a U.S. Open. I think he had a 2-stroke lead on the 18th,
yes.
And he hit the frickin' clubhouse, and he just botched a triple bogey, and he lost. And he stood there at the end and said, I'm an idiot. He basically said those words, I'm an idiot. Why did I hit a driver? And Greg Norman, the year that he totally choked, he sat there and took all the questions. So that's what Van Pelt was kind of saying. Look, these guys did it, and those were worse defeats than this.
And I was out. Yeah, like I said, I compare it's Sunday to Friday, and
Yeah.
like I said, I would give Koepka shit too.
Right.
I like Koepka, but I would give him crap too. If DeChambeau would have done the opposite,
Yeah.
I guarantee DeChambeau would have congratulated Rory.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can't say he wouldn't have.
Yeah, and I guess I didn't even realize that he didn't congratulate Bryson. I was just saying he didn't take the.
I think by the time
He
he
just
handed him the
walked out.
trophy, he was in his car gone.
Yeah.
That's how fast he left.
They showed it, and he
was on the table
actually
watching.
spun out a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are examples in other sports? I mean, I didn't watch the NBA.
Pistons.
Yeah, the Pistons.
Yeah, they walked out. Right.
They got shit for it. Cam Newton did it.
Did the Mavericks? Did
After
the Mavericks shake hands with?
After a Super Bowl loss, he was like an ass. But he went to the interview.
Yeah.
He did go to the interview. He had to do what he had to do.
Did the Mavericks shake hands with the Celtics? Yeah.
yeah.
Kyrie
Irving last night.
Kyrie shook their hands with a
Big
minute and a half
hugger, man.
left, and then he stayed. And Kyrie ready for every player of the Mavericks to come off the court, and he high-fived or hugged every single Maverick player as he came off.
I like, and I just got here when you were saying that the kind of almost like the reinvention of Bryson and Kyrie because their personality. Because Bryson's had a questionable personality.
I think I with Bryson I agree.
Yeah.
But with Kyrie, I think Kyrie was more of what you were sold the perception of him.
Yeah.
I think
just
he's always
weird.
been just I think he's always been. You probably ask a lot of teammates, they're going to come out and say he's probably a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
Kyrie. He's
just
a
eccentric.
family man.
He's eccentric.
He's always got his
but
kids and his wife with him. They're always
His
together.
Uncle Drew, man, he's good.
I'm done.
Ask Ed
You
what he
brought
had.
up Uncle Drew.
Ask Ed what he had for dinner.
What'd you have for dinner? I missed the opening.
I ate.
You have to preface this why you ate it.
It was hot, and I was just sitting there sweating.
Someone's not home.
Oh yeah, Amber's not home, so I made a ring bologna and I ate the whole thing, but I stretched it out, and that was the hard part, was getting it to go straight. Then I choked on the string.
And then when it came out, it was tied,
back in a knot. You missed it.
That was the opening.
Jeff asked, you got a quick question for us. If he brings a glove to a kid's game and catches a foul ball, does he get to keep it?
Hell no.
Hop says maybe Rory had to go home to his kids because of its visitation rights.
It was his day.
Maybe he had to clean out
Weekend
the
dad.
garage.
That's
Yeah, weekend dad.
Were you guys rooting? I mean, I had. So how did we go through the? Did I win?
Oh yeah,
No,
we
we're
had
not.
Oh,
We
do it right
have-
now. Want to do US Open?
Yeah,
Okay,
we've
because I
done
had Bryson, so I was rooting.
We
I
all
was
have
rooting for him.
$5.
But I was not just rooting for him because of this. I genuinely, just even Thursday and Friday, watching the coverage, you're like, man, this is a different dude.
Oh yeah.
And is it? I just kind of question, was it genuine? Because I know he's got his YouTube channel and he's really trying to.
I think it's genuine.
But-
Genuine. Oh.
But he's in the mix of winning a U.S. Open. It was like the 15th hole, and he just birdied. It was an intense hole. He stopped by that handicap kid, signed his hat, gave him like a handshake, and I'm like, wow.
How many guys?
I said to Logan,
that was Phil Mickelson. I'm kidding.
That is awesome.
Drinking his mushroom coffee.
Phil was trying to get on the Crushes. He had a bet on it.
Phil played like forget it.
That's the that's the 8th racist or offensive thing we've said tonight.
I loved this tournament, and I'm obsessing a little bit. Sorry, I'm taking over. But Thursday night they did almost like a blooper reel of these guys trying to hit the green, and the ball coming past, like
saw that,
down
yeah.
and past their feet. And it's Tiger and it's Phil. It's like these legends of golf. They look like they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it because we were busy playing bags
on Thursday night.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I was like, what?
I'm just messing.
I was
No, we were
drunk.
practicing. Don't
Why
you?
did I miss bags last night? I had so many things. So my opening was going to tell you how stressed out I am right now, and the fact that tomorrow morning I'm going to be the proud new owner of a new air conditioning unit.
God,
Are you serious?
You too?
Him, me, Glenn.
Are you everybody?
Right.
Yeah.
When did it go? Did it just go?
I'm
I was
afraid to
gonna do
turn
one-
mine on.
I was being proactive because mine's going bad.
Oh, so mine
Mine went out
started-
last week.
And Glenn's went out like last week.
Well, we're idiots because mine started last fall, and it had this banging.
Who'd you hire?
Christensen, because they put in my original, and they're good, really good dudes.
Jesus, I'm just fixing my own for
Glenn's
$13.
getting his fixed Thursday.
No, I'm getting a brand
Glenn's
new
getting his fixed
system.
Thursday.
Me too.
Yeah.
Glenn's getting his fixed Thursday.
Yeah, Glenn got the first pick.
Hey Tim, when is Glenn getting his
Thursday.
fixed? I'm getting mine tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I
man,
won.
you beat him.
I won.
On Thursday, too.
You should have called
So
somebody
you're
at work.
fixing it yourself?
Yeah, I got a part coming from Amazon, my capacitor.
The
You know who I am right
the
now?
flux
You simply say,
capacitor.
It's always the capacitor.
So mine's
It's like a
20, mine's
15-minute
20
fix.
years old.
So mine's 22.
Yeah. So mine's it's just shot. Anyhow, there we go. So yeah, you're gonna look.
Yeah, so where's Willie?
And Timmy doesn't even have an air conditioner.
I have an air conditioner.
Well, he doesn't
I
turn
don't
it on. Yeah.
It's from fucking 1982, and then my electric bill goes from fucking $70 a month to fucking
Why don't you go get a
$315.
why don't you go get a new one?
I'm too lazy.
Because new ones are more efficient,
He
right?
just sold.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
could probably
your,
get two.
your air's running right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Tim,
You're just being proactive.
Hey, let's go to Costco Thursday.
I could if you need to.
Everything happens on
Let me know.
Thursdays. so.
Didn't you just sell shoes? You could probably get 2 air
Oh,
conditioners.
that's right. I did sell shoes.
Send me a text Thursday night and remind me. if you
What
wanna go.
size are you?
I go after work.
12.
Okay, so where's Willie?
Who?
Willie.
I didn't know he was here.
Oh,
Saw-
shit.
He saw Bubbles or a dog or something.
Where is
He saw
Willie?
a
San
squirrel.
Diego.
He's doing his Democratic National
Squirrel.
Convention.
Yo
speech.
soy Dora.
Just wanders off.
Oh, you know what? So we got these shirts. Everybody got these shirts, but yours isn't here yet.
Ah, okay.
I'll
How
get it-
convenient.
I'll get it for you next week. It's coming. It was
Really?
for some reason it didn't come. Yeah.
Special,
we didn't
special
know.
order for me. It's medium.
I got you.
Scott was so
I got you
busy
a
he couldn't do
two-top.
yours.
Would you give me an XL or a large?
large.
They run big.
Well, this is an XL.
I got something that runs big.
Is that
for you
Bush?
right here.
It runs
I told
tiny.
you.
That not a home
large.
run?
That's cool.
So yeah,
It looks like that.
yeah, they all look like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
nice.
cool.
Okay, so here we go. U.S. Open standing, or who did what? I came in last again at plus
Jesus.
44.
Damn.
Well, I had to do a pivot to Tiger because Rahm, and he missed the cut.
Tiger played great.
Although I would have took his, he only has plus 7. I could have took that. Would have been way better, but I couldn't take it. It wasn't fair. Tim, you were in second to last, like last time, plus 40.
Damn it.
A lot of all plus
Scheffler
scores.
killed me.
Not one close. The lowest score was 21 over as a group.
Oh,
wow.
Eric, you had 35 over,
Even with the champ.
and Willie and Ed. Willie had Aberg, McElroy, Cam Smith, Justin Thomas, and Burns. Ed is the only person that did not pick someone that did not make the cut. All of his guys made the cut.
That helps.
And he wins by 2 strokes.
Nice.
right?
21 to 23.
I'm buying ice cream tonight, boys.
JT was the one that hurt you, Willie, at 20.
That's what I thought,
yeah,
man.
yeah. And Timberlake, too. He don't want to drive anywhere.
Justin Timberlake?
He got busted for DUI today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I didn't
JT
hear that.
did, yeah. Well, it would have been last.
Justin
In the
Thomas.
Hamptons. In the
in the-
Hamptons.
But just
And once again, the conversation
don't
goes to this.
drive. You're a
He went out like 11 o'clock
multi-
tonight to meet some friends, and I guess they said the bar they were at, he was like doing like something I'd be doing a final act this weekend, or someone would be doing. You know, you don't do this at a bar when if you drive to a bar in town, you don't. He was like going around, and his buddy would go to the bathroom, and he'd slam his drink to be funny. That's what he was doing. Like if you're driving,
Remember my
if you're
first
out,
time
we
at a
got to
bar?
walk or something, or Uber. Oh yeah, that's fun
well,
messing with people.
and especially if you're Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
and you know you're a target.
Yeah, get it. But he ran a stoplight or stop sign and
That's
swerved.
real drunk then.
Yeah,
that's
he's
that's
lucky.
not
Did
that's
he-
not putting a .81. You
Yeah.
know?
Did he drive on somebody's lawn?
And he refused the he refused the breathalyzer. So
Oh. I'm
All lawyers
Give
will
him
tell
a
you to do that.
breathalyzer.
Yeah.
Bradley just said that he drive on somebody's lawn, and I take offense to that because I wasn't even drunk at that time.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were. That was goon
No,
juice.
you weren't.
That
No,
was
I
goon
wasn't.
juice
I
night.
wouldn't have drove drunk across your lawn.
No, because Willie told you to when you did it.
Yeah, I just did it.
Did I?
No,
I
because
thought
if
that
I
was the goon juice night. Where we had the
it was
Uber.
us four.
It was all four of us, but that was the night you were dropping. You had gas
Did somebody-
in the Uber,
did
and
somebody-
you go, "Oh, sorry, it's just a goon juice," because we were at Eagle Park.
No, so the best thing ever. The best thing
it
ever.
was the goon juice.
The best thing still ever said at anything we've ever went to as a group is.
Adam, sick of your shit.
There it is. That is the winner.
Hey,
That-
that's
I
your
was pretty
t-shirt
fed
just said Adam sick of
I
your
was
shit.
pretty fed up with it that night. Just the last
but
hour
in
or
context,
so.
it was out of nowhere, and Ed didn't even say anything.
Yeah, but he had gotten my head earlier in the
and
night.
you know what? You,
I think
and
it
you
was
have
after.
kids.
It was,
you have kids.
He's the Rory McIlroy of our group.
I was ready to just walk out. But
Adam, sick of your shit.
So to about the U.S. Open. So obviously, DeChambeau won. And what if you watched it? What was besides his sand shot at the end? That was what was maybe one of the best shots you saw of the weekend, possibly.
Oh, the one where he bogeyed, then he drove the green.
yeah, that was great. With an iron, right?
Yeah.
No, it was a 3-wood.
3-wood. It was a 3-wood.
Everybody was using driver.
Then he drove the green.
And that's why he had the advantage of the 3-wood. Got more flight and it stuck better.
Yeah.
Everybody else was using drivers and all rolling through. And,
But didn't it run past? Or no, it stayed on.
It stayed on.
Rory though
and he
did.
had a
Rory gets that luck. We talked about this before, I think, on the show with the luck of having crowds and stuff. Rory had it happen twice in the last 4 holes. He put one left, but it came down, and that ball, if one of us would hit on a normal golf course thing, would have rolled probably 20 yards into the trees.
Mm-hmm.
It hit somebody and it stopped and it was right on the edge.
Yeah.
Then on that short par 3, he drove it through the green, but it hit the grandstand
and
and
it came
bounced back nice within 5 feet of the edge of the green.
in DeChambeau in the shit that
And
he
it
was in
happens to
every
everybody.
time.
Yeah.
Every time he was there, that long grass
Yeah.
was there, but he
What's
was
that
on the
called?
right side of
What's
it.
it called? Bent grass? What's that called?
Wiregrass.
Wiregrass.
So
yeah.
for me, okay, obviously the bunker shot, but the shot before the bunker shot, where you actually had exposed root of that tree, and he's behind
And
like
he asked for relief, and they
wiregrass.
told him no.
Yeah, and he still pulled off. I think in his mind, he was like, if I could just put it in that bunker,
Yeah.
I got a chance.
I was rooting for him.
Yeah. Well, I was. I get you. I see what you did there.
But yeah, he sat over that shot. Like Tim said, he sat over that shot for like a good 2 minutes. Walks with the sand, swing, poop. I'm like,
but
it was weird.
How different could he had a little tap in that he missed too,
Yeah,
like down
yeah,
the stretch.
he did too.
Because it was after Rory missed the tap in on 16. It was the next, so he would have been on 15. He missed the tap in, and I'm like, I'm yelling. I'm outside. I'm on the patio. I'm grilling. I'm watching it on my iPad, and Heather's like, "What are you yelling about?" I'm like, "These guys are terrible."
I burnt the steaks.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Rory's was almost like you almost walk. I almost walked away from the coverage because I'm like, "Oh, he'll just tap that in."
This ring baloney won't fit.
The string is. I'm choking on the string.
Scott, I'm sick of your shit.
Here, have some barley wine.
yeah. The other thing about you said something about I had a thought when you were talking about that too. You said, what did you bring up? The last couple. You said something about a shot. What was your? You just said something.
The shot, where the exposed root of the tree.
Yeah.
No, I thought of something after that.
Then he missed that. He missed the tap in too.
Another shot I thought of too.
Giggity.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I like the
had
fact
it.
that he shushed the crowd.
Yeah, when the guy was trying to putt.
Right.
Yeah.
The French.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
Pavon.
Pavone wilted.
Which Pavon should
Yeah,
have
he
chipped
will,
out.
yeah.
What?
He
He wilted.
He was wearing the long sleeves even though it was 90 degrees. There was another player that was doing that had
Because I
those
think,
tight.
well, I think he was doing it for the sun.
Yeah, to not get too much sun.
Those French are fancy.
Yeah. How about Sergio's outfits all weekend? That just
Yeah.
bright red. He played pretty freaking good for being. This is 2 years in a row that he just like gets in as an alternate.
Right.
Yeah, he had to play himself in.
Yeah.
He had to play up.
He had to play with
Did he
himself
look
to get in. Yeah.
better or worse than Jason Day?
Oh, Day's a weirdo.
His
I don't-
outfits
that
are
that baggy
terrible.
look is just.
Hey, was he like crisscross?
Yeah, it's almost like
He
he's
start
like
wearing his shit backwards?
stuck in the mid 90s or something.
They'll make you jump.
Yeah, seriously.
That's funny because I don't know what it is.
You know?
Crisscross, they make you jump. You heard that song?
They used to wear their
Crisscross
Wait,
and
go back.
jump.
You've heard that song for
Wait,
sure.
I know what crisscross is. That's guys that switch their shirts around, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that was their big
That
song.
was
Was
their
jump.
only song.
Jump.
One died.
Really?
Yeah, one
Was
of
it Chris or Cross?
I can't remember. One that passed away. I'm not being. I
that's
think he
not
might.
funny. Jesus, Bradley.
No.
You didn't try. Oh,
I don't know
They
why.
could have scored him on the last play.
Yeah, they didn't.
He didn't.
I don't know why you yelled at me.
If we lose by 1 again, I'm going to snap.
I'm sick of your
I would
shit.
never do that to you.
So I finished watching Sopranos.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah. What'd you think of the final scene?
Gabagool?
Unless is this a
No. Has anybody watched?
spoiler
Sopranos here?
alert? Spoiler
I know what
alert.
happens.
I have never seen the whole thing.
I know
I've
what
just seen
happens.
episodes.
I've never seen the last season.
I have
So,
obviously.
what do you think the last episode was? What do you think happened?
My interpretation is that everything's fine. There was nothing.
My interpretation was that I believe the way they were sitting at the table, and the way they killed the other guy earlier in the episode in front of his wife.
Mhm.
They shot him
In front of his family.
In front of his, but the kids were little. But in
Yeah.
front of his wife, saw him get killed. He goes to the bathroom. The guy in the members only jacket, that's the mysterious guy in the thing, and the son and the wife are staying across from him. I believe when the daughter walked in, he gets killed. So she sees it. I believe they did it so they would see him.
And I
they,
think
they would watch him get killed.
I think this is why they did it this way, so everybody could have their own.
That's
different...
my feeling, because just the way how, I mean, I get the other things. Maybe he goes to prison because the guy flipped.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many things.
What is the date of that last episode? Because that's when I actually watched it. That's the last time I saw that.
Did
last
you think
episode.
there was something wrong with the TV?
Yeah, kind of in a way. I mean,
It was a tube
I
TV?
watched that show when you actually had to watch shows live.
Unless you watch it every on
every
HBO,
every Sunday. It was on Sunday
Sunday
nights.
nights,
You
yeah.
waited every Sunday night, and that's how I watched. And I started rewatching. I have all the. You guys remember DVDs? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have them all
still
on
have some.
DVD.
Really? Can I borrow 'em?
You guys remember DVDs?
Chunk 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 chunk.
Well, he's like, I got a video disc.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's got
Laser. No, I got a laser disc.
Yeah. No, he had VD. That's what you were
Wow.
thinking of.
This is why I'm sick.
Video
Of
But
this shit.
didn't Tony and somebody else have a conversation about how they thought getting killed would be like? That like it would just end?
Yeah, it's been so. That's seriously.
Yeah,
the
someone
one
had
I
brought
watched.
that up about the last episodes that Tony and somebody else had talked about.
And all the
Okay.
people that characters on the show, and Paulie doesn't die. That's the weirdest thing.
Oh, Paulie Walnuts.
I thought he'd be killed like the third season. No. Was it? Yeah, Paulie.
Because
the white
of his
hair.
attitude,
Just,
yeah.
Just, how,
Just a
when
freaking
Tony in the
prick.
last year
Was
wanted
it
to throw him
Steven
off the
Van
I
boat.
Zandt?
thought somebody would have shot him in the coffee shop when he started talking shit about the cappuccino. Just all pissed off about
No, he was the guy with the white wings. Though.
Oh, the
the,
way-
yeah,
oh,
with
yeah,
the
that
wings
guy, that
going.
guy.
Terrible.
The wings were darker.
Yeah, the last episode, Van Zandt gets shot, and
Yeah, that's right.
Bobby Bacala gets.
Yeah.
Van Zandt should be shot for.
So I've
playing with Bruce
tried to
Springsteen.
watch Sopranos again. Like I think I even got to like season 3 or 4. And
How many seasons?
7.
7. I think.
7, and you know what? With shows nowadays, like as they get more popular, shows like seem to get less episodes. Their last season was like 21 shows.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
And when it was live, it was 2 parts. They did it over 2 years. That last season.
Oh, okay, so it's split up.
Yeah,
So
sort
it
of
was
like
10 episodes
Breaking
a year.
Bad did that, and yeah.
But it was a lot. I'm like, just a long. Usually, shows get more. People start making more money.
Yeah.
They do less episodes. No, it was like 21 for the
Right.
last. So if it was split, it makes sense though.
Yeah, it was split up in 2 years, and you had to wait a full year. Like it was, and you had to do the same thing with Breaking Bad. It was the last season was 2 parts. They kept you on this cliffhanger, and then you had to wait.
What was
a whole
it?
year.
They split the
Saul,
seasons. They
Saul
split
was
it,
like
yeah.
because it was COVID. Better Call Saul. You had to wait like 2 years.
Oh yeah, it was tough.
And Ozark too. I think. Did you watched
Yeah,
Ozark?
Ozark was great.
I
But
didn't watch
Ozark had that
Ozark. I
major
need to watch
delay,
it.
Yeah.
and then
Jason Bateman, right? Ozark.
Yep.
You ever see that?
Great show.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
it's
Great
weird.
show.
Yeah, it's weird but good. It's
Very
strange.
good.
Oh, I like.
It's a little much at times.
Yellowstone's a great show. Too.
I'm still on season
Yellowstone.
3.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
It's coming back. I think next year
Yeah,
or something like that.
it's coming back soon. I
How about
keep seeing-
Bookie?
Not back yet.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Is it-
Hey, you know what's
Are they
coming
coming
up
back?
at the end of the
Another great
month?
show, huh?
You know what's coming up on the end of the month?
Yes, chef.
Yes.
Never seen that.
The bear.
bear
oh
thing.
my god, it's
Never
great.
seen
That's
it.
a good show too.
How many seasons is in?
One.
This is
No,
the
two.
sec-
Two.
this
two.
will be
Two,
the second.
two seasons.
Did
Yeah,
he
this
just
will be
say
the third, right?
Did he just say it? Did he say you never seen the bear?
This will be the third, right?
This will be a
He
third.
doesn't
Oh,
have
I
to
thought-
seen it. Never saw it.
Well, last time I said that, Eric is in love with the show now.
Oh, I'm on like season
Wire?
8 or 9.
No, Modern Family.
No, I'm like season 8 or 9 with Modern Family. That's my guilty. Like just when there's nothing else to do, just kind of watch an episode or two of that. It's a good lunchtime
It's-
thing.
it's
By the
Rick-
way, Lily is the best villain. Prove me wrong.
On Modern Family?
Yeah.
The little girl?
Yes.
She's great.
Oh, she is, but I don't know if I'm quite to the. I mean, she's getting to be
That's-
sort of a villain.
That's one of the cleverest written shows I've ever seen.
I think, like I said it the other day.
Just
I,
the shit they say and it's how they say it and how it's so like it's
Yeah.
just and they,
Right.
how they look at the it's just well written the way it's done.
I said it the other day, and nobody changed my mind. I said it's the best sitcom ever.
It's up there for me.
I mean, obviously, The Office would be the
yeah, Office was well written too.
the contender. MASH, Cheers, you know,
Cheers.
Seinfeld.
I didn't watch Cheers all of it. I watched it, but not all.
I like Cheers.
I think it's got Cheers.
Their cold opens are
Friends.
awesome.
I was a big fan of Friends.
Friends
I
too
thought
is
Friends
right
was well
there.
written, too.
Yeah, I think we've done a snake draft on that before.
Yeah, we have.
I was just watching a show on World War II right before I left. You know, like when they change them into color. You know, they add the color in, so it wasn't black and white. So, but when the war ended in Europe, the soldiers went back to London, and there were extreme shortages and like rationing and everything in London. The people, you know, they were getting the shit bombed out of them there. So our soldiers were coming back, and they were stopping in London, and they were trading a single pack of cigarettes to prostitutes for sex because they didn't have cigarettes there. And you know how much the soldiers were buying those cigarettes for from the mess hall or whatever they had to do?
They didn't have any fogs.
Yeah, 5 cents.
Jesus.
So they were buying 5-cent packs of cigarettes and then trading them for sex. In
You saw you're
London.
from London?
So that's what I got out of that show I just watched before I came here.
What's the name of the show?
World War II in color.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sounds hilarious.
Best sitcom ever. That's got Modern Family beat.
It's well written by our government.
Propaganda.
Yeah, then it
That's
went
all
over
that
to the
is.
Holocaust right after that. So, you know,
wow.
it didn't lighten up at all.
A good palate cleanser for you then?
That was a rough time, man. Those in the 40s? That was a rough decade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, my God.
Ask Willie.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, no shit.
Still trying to figure out how to use that phone.
We're over here complaining we had to wear a mask for a few months,
Right.
you know, for nothing.
Why is Willie's phone
my
got
God.
a rotary dial on it? His cell phone. It's weird.
Willie had to pay, give sex for cigarettes.
Willie didn't even smoke.
That's right.
He just liked the sex.
Hey, you know what? I just used one cigar.
He lost his
Okay.
accent too.
Okay, Bill Clinton.
He lost his accent.
After the show, you guys should share ring baloney stories.
Everybody's got one except you. We haven't even done a chocolate banana one today, have we?
Because I commit to those things.
He's in.
Gotta get the picture hung back up.
I told Ed my fried bologna sandwich story from Murfreesboro.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking great.
I've been to Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Is that Kentucky?
But that's a stop
Tennessee.
on the way to Disney World. I think.
Have you
that's
ever
why.
golfed the fort there?
That's where Jeff
No,
Ranks
but I
lives.
want to.
Yeah.
Oh, out in Virginia?
No,
No,
in,
that's,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
It's right by
Tennessee.
Nashville.
It's like 45
Where's their
minutes
ice
south
cream?
of Nashville.
You said Jeff lives there?
Yeah, that's where Jeff Lewis lives now.
Oh, he moved to Nashville area.
Yeah.
What's the area? Is it in? It's
Racine?
near Nashville. It's a town in Nashville where a lot of celebrities are moving because they're getting land real cheap.
It's where...
That's where Cutler lives.
Franklin.
Franklin. It's-
Franklin, Tennessee.
That's where
right?
Will Hoge's from.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Oh,
That's
is
where
it?
they used
Okay.
to make all the. Remember Franklin footballs and all the cheap.
Was there
Oh,
really?
yes, it's just
I think so.
gorgeous land and it's really cheap, and so people are
Tennessee's
just
just
buying
cheap, period.
acreage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like crazy.
Tennessee's so cheap, you can get women for a pack of cigarettes.
Wow, I heard just one.
Pack of cigarettes are $10 now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That's cheap still for sex. Tennessean is ten a believing. That's what I always say.
You're the only 10 I see.
Wow.
Eric.
Man, you know what would be better than this? I bet the only thing better than sitting around with all my friends besides you, Bradley, having ice cream right now.
Ooh, you missed the ice cream. Jace went on an ice cream run for us. You weren't here to get ice cream.
Did he?
Today during the
he's-
show?
Yeah,
He's
you
on his
missed
coming
it.
back with it now.
Oh,
I'll share mine with you.
no, it's fine.
We can share.
I'll drink
It's
beer.
peach cobbler.
You know what? I'll baby bird you.
I've actually had like 3 desserts today.
What'd you have?
So I went to, and here this is sports related. So I went to
Ring
this luncheon thing for work. It's the Hope Council. If you've ever heard of the Hope Council in Kenosha, they help people through recovery and stuff like that. So they had their annual luncheon, and their guest speaker was.
I'm sorry. Where was luncheon at?
Kenosha Country Club.
Oh, nice.
Their guest speaker was, if you remember this name, if you're a Packer fan, maybe Alex Green. Drafted in 2011 by the Green Bay Packers in the 3rd round out of Hawaii. So after we won the Super Bowl,
Was he running back?
he was a running back.
Yeah, I remember him now.
He actually started a couple games in 2011, and he tore his ACL at the end of the season. So he was in that transition. Like Starks was there, and Ryan Grant was kind of on his way out.
Remember Ryan Grant?
Ryan Grant.
So he tore his ACL. I think the next year he actually was on the Jets for a little while, and then he basically was done. And it's funny because he goes, Ryan Grant told me, he goes, there's two realities in the NFL. You're going to get hurt and you're going to get fired. And he goes, I got hurt, and then the next year I got fired. So he took some time off, and then he played in the CFL. But the reason he's there, he had issues with alcohol and drugs and everything like that. Pretty much all through college and everything. But he's a really good story because he wanted to play football so bad because that was his sanctuary. Alcohol was one, and football was the other, about just getting away and just being who he could actually be.
Was it drug addiction too?
It was,
it painkillers
alcohol. No, it was alcohol, and he was like just marijuana and cocaine. So like your traditional kind of
fun drugs.
Yeah, all through, and he had a rough childhood, but he was so determined to play football that he actually was living out of his car the 2 years that he was at this JUCO, and then he finally was able to get a scholarship to Hawaii, and then he's like, I'm living the best time of my life. I'm in Hawaii. I mean, he goes, it's crazy. I actually had a place to live, and he has like a rushing record there with like 342 yards in a game or whatever.
Yeah, I remember his in college. 'Cause I thought for a minute there he might have been a Heisman Trophy, like a low tier.
He was in the mix. He said that was the time.
But Hawaii was tough because it's hard to go to Hawaii and win a Heisman. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, it was
June Jones there
because nobody sees your games.
So Mark, that was the Mark Ingram time. Mark Ingram was the stud at Alabama at that time. But just the way this guy talked and about, he's like, here's me, and I'm doing all this stuff and not thinking that it's a problem, right? And so he's been in recovery now for 3 years or whatever. So now he's got all this energy to tell his story and help people and everything like that. So it was really cool. And he wrote this.
He has more energy now than when he was doing cocaine.
He's got.
That's weird.
I said he's got energy to help people. I didn't say he's got more energy in general, but
I was hoping
it's a different energy.
It was a good story. It was kind of cool to meet. I mean, he was signed. He has a children's book that he wrote, and he was autographing it and stuff like that, which I didn't. People were lining up for it. I gave him kind of a fist bump. I'm like, hey man, like that was about it.
I thought there'd be a pickleball angle, but I'm kind of disappointed now.
Yeah,
too many big words.
So what was?
I'm not lost on the pickleball thing.
So I'm waiting for the desserts.
Oh, the desserts. So it was the important stuff, right?
The guy doing coke, I could care less about. What's for dessert?
So it was an okay lunch, but they had a boatload of cake, like carrot cake and banana cake, and then these really, really good, like when you have like
all the oblong vegetables and fruits,
the dark chocolate like brownies
zucchini,
with, like sprinkled with all that powdered sugar and stuff like that. So I didn't want to feast on them in front of everybody, but they had them wrapped up to take with you, and I'm like,
in your car on the way home.
The guy that I was with were just like, nom, 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 nom. And then I had a couple of meetings late in the day, and here I am just stuffing myself.
How was the carrot cake?
Carrot cake was excellent.
Little cream cheese.
I don't know who made it. Maybe it was.
Was there raisins in it or no?
No raisins. Nope. Just
was there nuts?
Nuts. There was. Yeah, they had a couple of D's in there too.
And cream cheese frosting. I know.
Yes, very.
And the banana
was
banana cake, or
I didn't touch the banana cake. I had the brownie. So what did I say? I had 3 desserts. I had
brownies, banana,
brownie, the carrot cake, and then I just had like a big chunk of dark chocolate on my way over here. So
carrot cake is so good.
The ice cream I'm gonna be really, really like jealous when the ice cream comes, but
it might not be coming. We don't know.
Bring extra spoons.
I should probably not partake.
Okay. Well. I don't feel bad.
He's lactose intolerant anyway, so
I am.
That's what I heard.
I'm not actually. Yeah, I'm tolerant of everything. I think really, and I have a
Keegan Thompson the
iron gut.
Quiet, because if anybody's listening, I might pick him up in fantasy.
Career,
do it now.
Don't pick up Alex Green in fantasy though. He's done.
Alex
good
stopped
dude.
him.
He looks like he can still play.
He stopped Eric on the way out. Somebody's got an addiction to sugar.
Hey, so what's the Cubs bullpen record now?
Who cares?
1-71.
Well, I know they've blown 16.
Right. Speaking of the number 16,
yes.
How many pitchers have the Cubs signed since the season started?
2.
I'm going to go 16.
16.
They've signed 16 pitchers.
Yep.
Well, they signed the guy from the Mets. They might bring him up pretty quick.
Right.
He went to the minor, but they're going to use him. He'll come up because he was a major league reliever.
Right.
Yeah,
he was an all-star. Wasn't he an all-star? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That dude.
Why did he throw the glove in the stands again?
He's having a tough day.
Yeah, the
Hey,
rumor-
he's got a sick child.
Yeah, his kid was sick, and they lost, and then they interviewed him after. He said this, basically said the Mets organization, and he goes, I mean, we suck, kind of said we suck, and then they got rid of him right away because of, but I guess the story behind him is his kid's sick. and
Yeah, he's
it was
waiting
just-
for like a transplant,
and
and baseball
blew-
doesn't really matter to him right now.
he blew something. So maybe that's what they're doing too. They're letting him get through his stuff,
Right.
And then maybe
What's his name again? Isn't it
what was
It's like Jorge.
Hector Neris?
It's like
McBride?
not McBride.
Martina McBride?
No, it's a Martinez or something like that. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I
Kenny
remember.
Powers?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be great. Yeah, so yeah, he it's a good sign for him. But let him get through his stuff, and even if he don't come to him the next year, it's good to have him in the pocket, I guess.
I don't know much about baseball, but I think 5-2 final is actually a pretty good sign, right?
Yeah, last night they were up 6-3 and they lost
I think
7-6.
the bullpen's just killing
Don't
them.
get me started.
Jorge Lopez.
Okay. Oh, there
Yay.
you go.
Oh, thanks, Jace.
Can we
Appreciate
watch,
it.
can we watch the cup?
That's Jace. That's Jace's.
I know.
Oh, that's
no.
Ed's.
I don't want
Ed's.
any.
What's
No,
that?
really, I don't want any.
What did I have? Oh, the turtle.
Turtle head poking out.
Thank
I got
you.
a little turtle head poking out.
Jace is the greatest.
Thank
What'd you get, a parfait?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's my dilly bar, bitch?
With your shirt.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm starting to get the message tonight. No ice cream, no shirt.
Hey, pay him with the golf money.
What's
Here you
coming?
go, buddy. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, the shirt? Not my ice cream, though.
Thank you, guys.
Did you pay for that? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Should we do the beer of the week while you guys
Make
have
sure
your
you
ice
use my
cream?
credit card and take Willie's money.
While you guys are eating your ice cream, should we do beer
He's
of
not
the week?
Glenn.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not Glenn. He pays with his own money.
Yeah. So what are we doing now?
Birthdays?
Not beer of the week because you have ice cream.
We'll do beer after birthday.
There we go. After, let's do birthdays while you guys eat.
All right.
While
Oh, so
while I
good.
watch you eat.
Oh my God, my mouth's so full of nuts.
Not the first time.
Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is the day. Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, dear someone today.
And you know what? I think I saw something on Facebook. I think it's Grazzi's Anthony's birthday today. He's always the funny kid at the Blade, and he's this kid's a smile.
That's
so,
your opinion, but okay.
Yeah, he's a funny kid. So
Is that the one that Jody knocks over?
Hey, can I ask
No.
you a question?
Yeah.
Funny how? What is he, a clown?
yeah.
Nice.
He
You
amuses
know what?
you?
He does amuse us because he's got funny things to say.
Is it
So-
the way he talks?
Yes.
Sorry.
So yeah, happy birthday, little Grazzi.
Eric, you want to start?
Little Grazzi.
I could start, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
I
we
don't,
got-
I don't have a mouthful of ice cream, so I might as well. Is it going to be Grazzi? I
No.
have to guess his. Oh, okay.
No. Nope. We're going to go with, I know you had this guy's 8-track.
Chunk, chunk. Chunk, chunk.
Barry Manilow.
Oh, gosh. Wow.
Channel,
I'm a fan of Low.
Channel 12, the Stanley Cup.
He's the man that wrote the songs.
I write the songs that make the whole world.
Sing.
My best guess on Manilow is going to be 80.
Which way we going?
Counterclockwise.
Ed?
You'll be me. 81.
Damn. See how I teed that shit up for you?
I know.
Do you see how Bryson was teeing the ball? He tees it forward like that, and then he hits a 6.5 degree driver.
6.5 degrees?
6.5 degree. And he tees it like that.
So it's
I don't-
Like that?
Like that. I don't know. It's just
How
it's
the hell do you
crazy.
do
But he
that?
gets a ton of height.
He
6.5.
does.
And hits at 370.
And he still uses the same size shafts.
All
Remember we talked about that?
all his clubs are the same height, right? Yeah. Anywho.
all right.
Very
So
minimal.
Ed.
Joe Piscopo.
It shoots through schools.
Yep.
It's an 88 mag. My dad hung me on a hook once.
I'm gonna take you to work. I'm gonna nail it to the wall. I'm gonna crush you boils in a meat grinder. I'm gonna cut off your arms. I'm gonna shove them up your asshole. Dirty summon up at my own club. I'm gonna get you for this, huh? Roman Maroni never forgets a Fargan face, kid. I get you.
They use the word dork in that movie a lot. Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
So
Where'd
did you
get
guess?
that?
Did you guess an age?
I'm gonna say 76.
I'm going to say 73.
Oh,
good guess.
It's always the second guy.
Didn't he do a Sinatra imitation? on Saturday
Oh
Night?
yeah, he's great at it. Very
When they
good
did
at it.
Ebony and Ivory, him and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that was great.
We gotta play that later.
Oh yeah,
That's so funny.
okay. Scott, Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
Lamar. I'm going to say he is 42.
I think he's 26.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna say 35.
34.
37.
Oh man.
Gimme.
Paul McCartney.
Ebony and
82.
Ivory.
82.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just heard that on the way here.
Still performs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sells out like American Family.
The man that wrote the songs.
That was Barry Manilow.
Don't question mine.
Getting sick of this guy.
Eric's a fan. Eric's a fan of Low. He knows.
Yes,
Fanilow.
Yep. Did Tim start? No,
No, he got it right.
Tim is starting now.
First-
Yeah,
he got-
Tim's starting now.
Yeah,
he
it's-
got-
I just had it.
He got it right in the first guess. He was first. So it's
Paula Abdul.
So is this to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Son of a 54.
Son of a nutcracker.
I don't know.
Is it right?
Opposites attract. So I'm going to do the opposite of
Two
what
step
you did.
Straight up.
forwards. I'd go two step forward.
I'm going to say 59.
Man, she
might be older than that.
So it was a kind of a hit when we were in high school. She was famous, but she was
Straight
older
up.
than us. You said, what'd you say, Ed?
59.
What'd you say, Eric?
54.
Not supposed to tell him.
You could go two. You know what
I'm
you
gonna
could
go
do?
56.
She was already old because she was a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm going to say 68.
62.
See, I was going to go two steps forward, then two steps back.
Oh, yeah. That would have made sense because opposites attract.
Yeah, that's I was going to say.
Where's MC Scat Cat when we
All right,
need-
who's up?
Wow.
Ed,
Look at Ed. He knows his MCs.
Ed,
We should have a snake draft on MCs.
MC Hammer and MC Scat Cat.
Ferris Bueller's girlfriend,
Oh.
Mia Sarah.
Yeah.
She
What was her name?
like
Skylar,
13
right?
in the show.
Dead grandfather.
What'd she do after Ferris Bueller?
Sloan Peterson.
Slow now. Hey, slow now.
Close, very close family.
Do you have a kiss for daddy? Great freaking movie, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Outstanding. What did you guess? I'm sorry. Come on, would you freaking guess? What do we? Well, we're waiting.
57.
Jesus, what?
That was
This guy's a
about
fucking savant tonight.
You listen to Alice Cooper.
more idiot than Savant, but
I got my ice cream.
I got brain food.
Jeez. You got nuts, is what you got.
Brain.
What was the Sausage King of Chicago's name?
Abe Froman.
Abe Froman.
Yeah.
Froman,
Yep.
yeah.
I want to buy that shirt. I say that shirt all the time. Abe Froman, Sausage King of Chicago. It's a great shirt.
If anybody's wears Sausage King.
I was just
This
going to do,
fucking guy.
with this guy here, a little Costanza.
Let's get nuts! As he's eating the ice cream at the U.S. Open. Nuts!
So who's up now? Me?
Zoe Saldana.
Who? She's the Marvel.
The Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
She was the green.
What's what's her name?
She
From
was in
Star-
Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
And Star Trek.
Gamora, right?
Gamora,
Gamora?
yeah.
Yeah.
And in
Gamora, or wasn't that the other
Avatar,
one?
too.
Wasn't Gamora with the tentacles?
Oh, that might be. Yeah, and that's what's her name from?
Wasn't she in one of the Star
redhead.
Trek movies, too?
Yeah, she's her on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in
Zoe.
Crash?
Into me.
May have been, yeah. I think she was.
She was in
She
Crash,
was
too.
in Crash.
She's in those commercials with the huge
I hate those
fur
commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Look like a snowman.
So she's in Crash. I'm going to say she's 44. a little older. Because Crash a little older movie. She might be old.
42.
I think she's our age.
Gotta say 43.
No, I don't. 47.
I'm gonna say 50.
46.
I've been like one
We
off.
were on. We were right. We just had her surrounded. Just probably freaked her out. But we had her surrounded.
Yeah.
It's a backwards Oreo.
Hey.
Who the hell's turn is it?
I went first. No, Ed went first is always Saldana, right?
Yep.
I went last.
Oh, then okay, then. Oh, that's Tim.
Tim. Macklemore.
He's from Seattle, right?
Now he owns his own golf course.
34.
Popping tags.
39.
41.
Do it.
29.
42.
Okay. I was young.
I know my white rappers. No, he's that song. It's like R. Kelly Sheets.
Poppin' tags.
Popping tags, Macklemore.
My turn.
Lionel Richie.
Ooh, I like
Ooh, what
All
a
night
feeling.
long.
Hello.
Say
Is it
you.
me you're looking for?
Oh, God. He's old.
I can see it in your eyes.
Old.
Great video with the blind girl.
Yeah.
83.
Making Lionel out of clay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She did a good job,
Yeah,
too.
she did a great job. I don't think she was really blind.
Come on, Ed. You know she was.
Acting!
Was she the same chick from the Thriller video?
Yeah, she
Ooh,
was.
that's a good call.
The girlfriend.
Yeah.
Was she this?
That's why it looks a little bit like Michael, doesn't it? Like the clay figure, just a little.
It looks like when he was the wolf.
Yeah. Well, that's how she lost her sight, because of the wolf. That's when she lost all vision.
That video was crazy. You go back and watch it now; it's corny, but
yeah, but it was a great thing. It came on Friday
It
Night
was
Videos. I
huge.
sat down and watched it. It was like the greatest.
Must-see TV.
It was a great
Oh,
video.
I remember my dad bringing home like the Betamax with that video, and it was the greatest thing we've ever
Yeah, because
seen.
there wasn't any other videos on. You had no choice.
And Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Great.
He was all over that shit. So what did I say? 83? I said 83.
Yep.
Sorry, I scarfed them peanut butter nuts.
I see that.
Who were we looking
Lionel Richie.
He said 83. huh?
Wow, are you being impatient?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's always got nuts on his breath.
He's a brick house, so I'd say 81.
I'm gonna say 75.
Damn, really?
Wow. Is that young? Thought he'd be in his 80s.
He's on. He's pretty. He's on American Idol. I
was-
watch American Idol once in a while. He's
That's
pretty-
true, yeah.
He sits
yeah,
on like
But,
four
he's
pillows.
still pretty.
He
He's
was a
still in tune. He's
Like,
still,
wait, he was a Commodore? No.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Commodore, and yeah, that's a
Brick
long
House.
time ago.
That's what I was
Brick
thinking.
House. All right.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Did everybody watch The Love Boat?
Yep.
Oh,
Soon
Captain
we'll
Stubing?
be taking
Bernie
off.
Capel.
Oh,
Ooh, the doc.
Senator.
Doc.
Doc.
Yeah.
He's a.
Yeah. He's a senator.
No, that's
No, that's the other guy.
that's
Yeah.
Gopher.
Oh, Gopher was.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Gopher.
Iowa.
Bernie was just slaying pussy all over the country. Did you ever see that guy?
Wow.
What kind of cats do you like?
He's like Belichick. He's just going from high school to high school. Bernie Coppola.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's
Not
Ed's.
mine.
I think it's Ed's.
I started with Lionel.
I'll say 78.
I'm gonna say 85.
84.
86.
91.
Yeah.
the-
Whoa.
So
Embellishment.
he could date a 40-year-old and it'd be the same as.
Oh,
He flopped.
do you guys know Matthew Kachuk?
Yeah,
He's a high school teammate of.
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Yeah,
I
I
saw
saw
a picture
that.
today.
Yeah.
That's pretty
They
cool.
were sitting on the bus together or whatever.
Yeah.
Scott,
Yeah.
you're up, I believe. Ray Davies of the Kinks.
Oh, the Kinks.
my
That's
That's your mom's favorite.
Yeah.
Your mom met him in the airport.
Oh, yeah, she did, yeah.
She's a beauty. Is that?
Let's bring her down from upstairs. She can tell the
One
story.
in a million.
She's got
girls.
curlers in. She wanna be
She's
on
already
TV.
got curlers in?
Yeah. Ray Davies, I'm gonna say he's I'm gonna say 75. Oh, he's probably old.
84.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
83.
69.
Do it.
Oh, no,
Do
he's
it.
in his 80s for sure.
Just say it. Just do it.
83.
80.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands of all time. I was just listening to them yesterday.
Who's up? Timmy, right?
Tim, I had Ray Davies first. Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Ooh.
And he dated Zoe in
Another
the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Marvel
I like
movie.
it.
Yeah.
He's married to whom?
The chick from
Schwarzenegger's
Amy Poehler.
No,
Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because he used to be married to the other chick.
Yeah.
Used from
That was
Waiting.
the Playboy Bunny or whatever.
The one from Waiting.
House Bunny.
House Bunny. Yeah, the waiting girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ferris.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. She was married to him.
He's 42.
I'm gonna go 45. I finally get a point.
45.
54.
72. Hut hut.
Hey now.
Prisco screwed that up already.
Yeah, idiot.
Eric,
Yes, sir.
we can rebuild her.
Oh, Prisco's laptop
Lindsay
starts on fire and he
Wagner,
burns his fingers.
the bionic woman.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Have you guys ever watched the $6 Million Man speaking? You know, because that's where it's obviously the spinoff.
Lee Majors.
I was watching it the other day on one of these back channels that's just awful. And he's like in like a barn, and there's two guys with guns, and he's got to jump over things like, and he gets up on the balcony type thing. Then he grabs a 2x4 and then throws it. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Would you think you'd hear it coming?
It's like I'd be whistling like. I'm like, it throws a like it wasn't even a 2x4. It was more like a 4x4, but you could see it was like made out of like styrofoam because it was the way it was just going through the air. Oh my god!
So my best guess on her is 80.
No,
I don't know. I have no idea.
She was dating the fall guy.
Not the time to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with women. That's the song.
Yeah,
pretty good.
That was Waylon Jennings saying that. I
74.
believe, right?
He sang everything.
No, Lee Majors sung that. I want to say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he did.
Yeah.
He was like a swinging bachelor back then.
I think you're full of shit, but let's move
was
on.
a swinging cock.
He was banging Farrah.
And
right.
Anna Faris.
What'd you guess?
I don't know, 70 something.
You
I
guessed
guess.
already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what I guessed now. 74, I think.
What'd you guess?
80.
I'm gonna say she's like.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Plot thickens. 69.
Nope.
70.
70, you said?
70.
75.
Damn, I was
so
saying that too,
close.
but I got cocky.
You did.
Giggity.
He said cock.
Say close.
Cindy Lauper.
No, she's supposed to have fun, I heard.
She,
who's
you know,
up?
she showed though her true colors like late in her career. She really
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember she was more of a goonie.
Ed,
She was a goonie.
Ed, you're up, I
It's
think.
like the bop.
Yeah. She bop. You bop.
She has to
They all
because she
bop.
doesn't
We all
like
bop.
men. Oh,
WWE Hall of Famer, by the way.
is she really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her and her dad,
Lou Albano.
Captain Lou, from the.
With the stupid rubber bands.
Should rubber band.
Yeah. What
this
was
up
the
this
deal with the
weekend.
rubber bands? I never really. You should do that, Willie.
Cindy Lauper, 64. Ooh, we're getting there again.
Yeah, let me think. Cindy Lauper is 80s, but she's a little older then, too.
Yeah,
wasn't
she was a little old, but she just looked young.
Guys, time after time we go through this. I mean, it's just
I'm sick of your shit.
Bradley's on fire.
God. Who fucking put a quarter in this fucking guy?
see. This is what I'm hoping. Rory takes a break. Like I've taken a break, and then you come back, and you're
you come back, you
really
just-
a champion.
In
I'm
Fuego.
guessing him and Alex spent some time in the bathroom today doing some cocaine. He's all wired over here.
I told him to listen to our show tonight.
Hey, we're gonna talk about you tonight being a coke addict.
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's like it's cool, man.
So, were you first?
I don't know.
Wait,
I got a stitch.
I already got it right, didn't I?
Oh, you
I said
time after time you're wrong.
Oh, that's
I said
right.
64, and you said time after time, gentlemen.
Yeah, you did say 64, so you're up.
Yeah.
Oh, see, holy, you're up. Come on.
I got places to be.
He's chewing on his lower lip. Oh my God. Hey, Keith Hernandez, calm down over there.
Get that sugar on my tongue.
Christ, addiction is hilarious.
It's not. It's actually
It
not.
is for
It's
guys
brutal.
like us.
It's brutal.
I'm over here pounding peanut butter parfaits.
Well, that's what we said. That's what we mean.
Okay,
After
so-
he deep-throated sausage.
It's like the wonderful
Ray
whites.
Maloney.
It's like the wonderful whites. I'm in the bathroom with this peanut butter parfait.
I just feel a shot of air.
There's a fan
It's
out
working.
behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say 69.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
You're down 2.
68.
Wah.
I had 2. I had 2 to spare.
68 for Timmy. Willie.
What? Where are we
What
at?
did you say?
He's
Nothing. I didn't say a fucking thing.
68.
68? 71.
Do I get to guess?
Oh. Eric, guess.
I did not guess.
I know, guess.
You said 64.
I'm going to go 71. No, he said 64. He started.
Oh, you
Time
said
after
what?
So
time, we've
70,
been
I'm going to
guessing.
71.
Sorry, you're wrong. You gave it
You
up.
got to give us a bonus round now.
I will give you one.
Okay,
extra.
I derailed the whole thing,
Was
so I
that a
guess I'm at
six-pointer?
fault, so whatever. I fucked it up.
All right, we got time after time. 3 left.
Eric did show us true colors.
Tracy Pullen.
Oh.
Family Ties.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Mrs.
Wife.
Mrs. McShaky.
Oh, yeah, so she's his spouse, right?
Addiction's
Yeah.
not funny, but physical handicaps are.
Who's up first?
Did I ever tell you about the Zorro
Well,
one?
it should be me. I mean, after.
It is. It is you.
You gotta go first. Go ahead.
God, how old is he? 61.
Yeah, that worked out.
63.
I'm gonna say he's
She.
She.
or
Tracy
she.
Pullen.
Oh yeah, she.
I was trying to figure out how old he is.
56.
59.
64.
Damn. She looks great, too. Looks good.
Yeah, she's a
What a
good-looking lady.
trooper. I mean, what a supporter.
Oh, she is.
Just to stay in that.
Ed, you're up.
Yeah.
Carson Daly.
Oh, God.
Look, Scott Van Pelt.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
Carson Daly,
He
like the
hosts The
least
Voice.
personality of anybody, and he's banging like Britney Spears and every hot chick in Hollywood.
Who was the brunette, the one brunette that he was with forever?
I don't know, but if you ever talk, you ever hear
Burke?
No, Tiffany.
Amber Thiessen.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he was banging every hot chick, and he's like,
I like her cooking,
like-
little
he's
cooking
like-
shows.
Well, didn't he date
he's
Vanessa
like watching
Marcel,
cream
too?
cheese frosting, like coagulate.
Yeah, he hosts The Voice though right now, right? I don't watch
Tiffany Amber Thiessen, she's aged well.
The Voice. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she does
She
a lot
does
of
those little
cooking
cooking
stuff
things.
now. Yeah.
And she's hilarious.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah.
Still very sexy.
Yeah.
I think you got her mixed up with Valerie Bertinelli.
No, you.
Unlike Cyndi Lauper.
I don't think Zach should ever have dumped her for
Saved by
for Stacy Petretti or whatever.
Yeah,
Caroli.
it's- your
Caroli.
mom met her.
Yeah, Leah Remini.
Yeah,
Leah Remini.
Oh, yeah.
Stacy Caroli. That's what it was on the beach.
Yeah.
Is she still doing the cult thing, the Scientology?
No, she
No,
like,
she left.
talks about it all
No,
the
no,
time.
like she does the anti.
Wait, was she the one that was
So
on?
they told her she'd end up in a
King of
ditch.
Queens.
Yeah. So and she was also on Old School. She was Vince Vaughn's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
We're going streaking.
Look at me! Look
Yeah.
at me! Look at the baby!
Look at the baby. Look at the baby.
He does have a good Vince Vaughn voice, doesn't
Yeah.
So what were the guesses here?
Who were we talking about now?
What happened?
he?
I
Carson
blacked out.
Daly.
Carson
Oh,
Daly.
Carson
we never
Daly.
started guessing.
I'm going to say 63.
Let's say 52.
I'm gonna say 50.
Let's say 51.
Yeah.
Give it
Man,
to me,
he's-
baby.
he's
Give
our
it to
age,
me.
huh?
He was in there,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I don't watch him anymore.
Because
so.
he was on MTV at about the same time.
Yeah,
Is that
you're right.
Total Request TRL?
Yeah, Total Request. Yeah, so yeah.
I figured he'd be like 6 to 8 years older than all
So
those
damn, he was in
chicks.
that show when he was young.
Yeah, he was.
He was like 21, 22. That's good for him.
Okay, we got last one here.
Okay.
Donald Faison
Who?
No
from
idea.
I know from Clueless.
Scrubs and
Yeah,
Clueless.
Scrubs, yeah.
Wait, which guy?
He was in both Cluelesses, actually.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now I know. Oh,
That Scrubs is a great show.
That was
Great
on,
show.
That was on today.
That show's
Clueless.
Funny. Oh, Clueless.
cool. And Scrubs
Yeah,
was
as
a
if-
great movie.
Where Paul Rudd bangs his sister.
Right. Yeah.
Underage.
Yeah. Scrubs' greatest sitcom of all time.
It's up there.
It's funny.
It's that was really good. That's one I forget about.
Perry's hilarious.
Yeah, Perry was really good.
Yeah.
So was Perry he was the doc, the janitor.
The janitor's
Janitor was
hilarious.
Awesome.
He was on that one show after. I watched that too. He was
Night
on-
Court.
No. No, the show that was on, it was recent. It just ended a couple years ago.
The Night Court redo.
No, what's
the
it
redo.
called? With the family, they're kind of like middle class.
Right. The chick's like super geeky
Yeah,
and hyper.
yeah.
I don't know.
That show
The
was
middle.
The middle.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
That
Okay.
show was
That's good.
that show was and the janitor. He was pretty. It was a good show.
yeah.
And Patricia Heaton, right? Was
Oh,
the
yeah.
wife? Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I guess first, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Donald Faison. Wow, I'm gonna say he's 52.
53.
It's got to be our age, yeah, like 51.
50.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bam!
Ed with 6 points.
All right. So I guess Ed won, huh?
Good guess.
I came in second.
I know my Clueless characters.
Hop wrote, there's a guest birthday guest. Little Hop's birthday's tomorrow.
All right.
So
How
we
old's
can-
Little Hop going to be?
No, hold on. Guess.
Whoa,
Willie,
whoa,
go. You
whoa.
can guess. Go ahead, Willie. Guess. You
I'm going to
first.
say he's going to be 24.
22.
23.
Oh, leaves me out because he's around that age.
21.
I think he's 22.
I know that was already taken.
Yeah. Huh?
You guys friends?
I think he's 22, but I know he's not. He's not 25 or 20, so I can't.
No, I know
I
he's-
can't get it right anyway.
I know he's Sammy's age, but it was already guessed 22.
Who guessed 22? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's 22.
Where did he go to high school?
Bradford.
Bradford?
Yeah, played baseball there and
Played
everything.
baseball?
Cleano, you were right. 22.
I remember he's 2 years
Yeah.
older than me because we're always off kiltered on Little League.
Oh yeah, you
When I got
couldn't
to-
play together
when
or
I got
whatever.
to,
That's what- yeah, and-
12, he was out of Little League.
Yeah.
And didn't you and Sammy play? Or you and Joey played? That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
that's
worth
why.
8 points, right? So I won.
Yeah, you won.
12, actually.
That's close.
You got 52 points for that.
That was like a tap in.
So how is it, Willie?
Willie didn't even make the
It's
cut.
not too bad. Yeah.
Well, then get the beer.
So NBA. The beer week. Yeah.
Start on the NBA. I didn't watch any of it.
So Celtics end up winning best record the whole season. Won the final, beat the Mavericks 4-1, and they are finally got their Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
Get the
they've been the choice for a bunch of people to win
Who was
for the
the
last
MVP?
few years.
Jaylen Brown was the MVP.
Good choice.
Although it was weird because we were talking today, and Tatum led the team in all categories, like assists, rebounds, and points.
Yeah.
It was weird.
He didn't shoot great, and he didn't shoot well from 3-point range either. So, yeah, I mean, and Brown was the popular choice. He had a couple big games.
But yeah, it was.
We saved them the one game.
Yeah.
It was interesting. So you got cups, Eric? Oh, sweet. So let's.
We'll keep talking while I pour if you want to keep talking about the NBA.
Right, we're talking about how Brad Stevens will be writing now the Bucks a Christmas card for trading Holiday to Portland.
Well, I mean, I don't even remember the guy's name. What was the guy's name that they traded for? Damian Lillard?
Yeah.
I still don't. I mean, I don't blame them for training for Damian Lillard, really.
Oh, here we go. This is a good little topic. Hop throughout at us.
Yeah.
We have to get Ed back over here. But an impromptu topic. Who is the greatest baseball player, greatest living baseball player since Willie Mays, now that Willie Mays has passed away? Who's the greatest living baseball player right now today? So obviously we get anybody.
Pete Rose.
Oh, Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose vote. Okay.
Wow.
That's a good one. That's actually a real good one. Never even thought of that.
Ken Griffey Jr., that's just my
Yeah,
person.
junior age because you
Yeah.
grew up watching him.
My generation, right?
Yeah.
Barry Bonds.
Oh, that's a good
No
one.
cheater. Oh, wait, hold on.
Barry Bonds. They're all good ones. I'm trying to think.
Roger Clemens.
I have to ask Ed, who's the greatest living baseball player since Willie Mays died today? Who's the greatest living baseball in your opinion? We have a Barry Bonds.
Ohtani.
We have a Bonds, a Griffey, and a Pete Rose. Actually,
I mean, I like the Pete Rose. Sandy Koufax is still alive, I believe. Isn't he?
I think you're right.
Yeah, it's such a
I think so.
And I'm not a huge Sandy Koufax fan.
We've had that conversation about
He only played like 5 really good years.
Right.
But they were awesome years.
first half. Yeah.
how about Nolan Ryan?
Nolan Ryan's up there.
Yeah.
Pete Rose is a great one.
Don Sutton.
And Barry. I'd have to give Barry Bonds, although
I mean, if you're gonna
Sammy Sosa.
overlook the steroid thing,
Dusty Baker.
I mean Bonds had 7 MVPs.
What about Wade Boggs?
Chris Bryant.
Brian's on the DL again. I'm trying to think of like guys from way back that's still alive. I mean, I'm
Right.
guessing Hop has a few.
Babe Ruth.
What Negro League players are still alive?
There's none.
Josh
I mean,
Gibson?
Willie Mays probably was the last because Hank Aaron's dead now too.
We'll see. Hop, what would be your pick? We're delayed, so we'll take a second to see it. But yeah,
I mean, Bonds had all those MVPs. You had Clemens. I mean, there's
Clemens a good one. I'm a fan of that one too. We'll see what Hop says after we do the beer. Here we
Greg
go.
Maddox.
Yeah, that.
He's
Well,
still young.
Yeah,
Maddox might be the last great pitcher.
He might be one of them.
because he gets a chance to pitch.
He's won 300 games.
Him
But
and-
he gets a chance. He got a chance. That's the problem. Nobody else is gonna get a chance.
no.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Beer is great, actually, and I got one I think everybody might enjoy. I know Scott's the one that's not a huge IPA fan, but he does like fruity beer. So this is a milkshake IPA. Where's Willie? From Phase 3 Brewing, which is Chicago area.
That question is asked a lot.
A lot, yeah. It's like the Where's Waldo?
Goddamn, we're going to be saying that a lot this weekend, aren't we?
So Phase 3 Brewing in the Chicago area, great brewery. This is a milkshake IPA. It's a strawberry orange chantilly milkshake. So about 7.2. I know you like when I mention the ABV, 7.2 ABV, but flavorful. It's not gonna kill you with the hop flavor. It's
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a tasty beverage. So, well, there's Willie. Strawberry orange chantilly from Phase 3 in Chicagoland.
Very tasty.
Yeah. No story or anything behind
That's
this.
strong.
It's just a beer that I thought everybody would enjoy. A nice dessert beer. So 4th dessert now of the day for me.
Are there any milkshake IPAs named Boys to the Yard?
You know what? There should be.
There's got to be.
There's got to be. I mean, you know what? I was thinking, I was walking through Tenutas the other day, and I haven't been the biggest, here I am the beer guy of the group, and I haven't been the biggest, I haven't really been into beer that much. But in walking through the beer area in Tenutas, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is so saturated. It is just, you don't even know what to do anymore. I flip cans over, look for something fresh,
Overwhelmed.
It's very overwhelming. But the bourbon industry is getting to be the same way. I mean, it's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, Ed's a connoisseur of sausage. So, I mean, how is that market right now? Is that pretty...
Yeah, I've been trying different sausages.
You like
lately.
kielbasa? Are you a kielbasa guy, or you just
Mostly venison sausage lately.
Yeah.
Even that sausage today was venison. So.
It's better for his heart.
Yeah.
the venison?
It's good, low in cholesterol.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh. It's not salty or anything at all. So anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. What's the verdict on the
thumbs up?
Yeah, thumbs up on the beer.
Like it
okay,
very
good.
much.
I'm glad.
I give it 5 upside down pineapples.
Yes. How many strawberry oranges?
I got a surprise for you guys.
Mm.
Oh boy!
I think it's my favorite one that you've brought so
A
far.
milkshake IPA.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta do something here.
201st episode.
It's time for Hot Stove Hop. Hot Stove Hop. Hot Stove Hop. It's time.
I wish we had AI back then.
Hello? Can you hear us, Hop?
Hey, yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Yep. So what's up?
Going.
Hey, can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear you.
yeah,
We can
loud
hear
and
you.
clear,
We can
loud
hear
and
you.
clear,
Yep,
buddy.
yep. So who was your player?
Don't say Jack Morris. We're gonna hang up.
Not me. I love Jack Morris.
Hello.
It keeps dropping. We
That's
had that
weird.
problem last week too.
It did something, yeah. I never had that problem.
Hop, you need to come into the studio and bring more ice cream.
Is Kirby Puckett still alive?
No,
he
he's
passed.
dead.
That's right.
Yeah. Or else he probably would have picked him. If Tony
We're gonna
Gwynn
get
was
a-
still alive.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Get off the phone.
This is great.
6
No.
2 2 8
Hey.
7 8
Now
1,
people all over the world are
8,
going to know his
0 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording,
I
you
was
may
gonna have
hang
like
up
15.
or press 1 for more options.
Hey, it's the Basement Benchwarmers calling you back.
Hi.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too.
Okay, well, I guess we'll hang up on him.
What was everybody's answer? Like, did everybody solidify their answer to his question? I'm sticking with Bonds.
I like Bonds, too. I guess.
I
I'm not a
do,
Bonds
too.
guy, but I'll stick with Bonds.
Yastrzemski's still alive. I mean, he was. I mean, not as good as Bonds, but yeah. I mean, he did win a Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Griffey Jr.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I mean,
He's
Bo
more
Jackson.
Legit, more legit than Bonds. Maybe.
possibly. We don't know that. Rod Beck, he's still alive. No, he isn't. He isn't
died.
actually.
He
I know.
died. Did he kill?
Goose Gossage?
Gossage is dead
When
too,
was
I
that?
think.
Is he really?
I don't know.
I was looking at some of the oldest players left. Koufax is 88. Juan Marichal, 86. Bob Uecker, 90. Louis Aparicio, 90. Tony Oliva, 86.
Nobody's got Euchre as one of their answers.
No,
though,
I mean, but he's baseball.
But you know what? He's the best Tonight Show.
Oh, he was great on the Tonight Show,
and he was great on Elf.
Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere, right?
He was great on Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah. What was he on Elf too?
No, I don't.
He
think
was
so.
Mr. Belvedere, right? Who was the famous guy on Elf? The stupid thing with that furry animal that
no, he famous
wasn't. I thought it was an athlete.
What does Elf stand for?
Alien life form.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He
I'm
was
old.
Mr. Belvedere. That's right.
Wasn't it Alex Karros that was on Alf?
Alex
No, he's on.
Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. I got to make this.
Alex Karros was on Webster.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go. There we go. That works better.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd join on this.
So what's up?
What's going on?
So what's your pick?
Oof. I think Maddox would be it because he's a pitcher, but I don't think it's. I think it's Bonds.
Yeah, those were the two I said too. Bonds and Maddox. I thought.
I mean, Pete
Colfax
Rose is the obvious.
Yeah, Pete Rose.
Koufax still alive?
Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
Fergie Jenkins still alive.
Good pick.
What about Nolan Ryan?
I agree with that. I heard you say that one, Scott.
I mean, if you got to pick a pitcher and a hitter, maybe it'd be better to one of each. I guess.
I would
think-
I would probably pick
but
Maddox
Nolan Ryan
over
would
Nolan Ryan.
But Nolan Ryan would pitched in 16. He was on 69 Mets.
Yeah.
Say it again.
We see what you did there.
He pitched in 4 decades, right? He pitched in the 90s, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but was dominant too.
Real dominant.
Was he a rookie in
actually-
69? He was a rookie then.
68.
He was a relief pitcher on that 69 Mets team.
Yeah, he was. Him and Jerry Kuzman.
Can we put together an all-star team of guys that are still alive? Can we do that? Do we have time?
Let's finish. This
Maybe
conversation
that'll be our
first.
homework. That'll be our homework for next show.
I know who'd be on top of the list if he could vote would be Joe Morgan. He'd put himself on top of the list.
Yeah, yeah. And put Ryan Sandberg 10th.
Right.
I mean, Sandberg's going to come into that conversation at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mike Schmidt.
I got one of your guys.
Oh!
I got one of your guys too, Hop. Tony Oliva.
Yep.
I told you stories. I've met him multiple times, right? Because he was a Twins hitting instructor.
Yeah, I think the hard part with Oliva is he's just became a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, he's not in the level of the guys we were just talking. I'm just saying he's still alive.
No, but like he was great then. But like Wade Boggs would be a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Or would be one of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up some of the really old guys that are still around, and I mean, I think we did a pretty good pick for a hot topic like that to just come flying
if you're
out at us.
reaching down a list, those aren't going to be the answers. The answers are at the top of the list. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
well,
I mean?
I'm looking at ages. I started at 103, and I'm down to 79 now.
I think Nolan Ryan and Barry Bonds. That's kind of, if we're going to pick a pitcher.
How about
and a hitter.
Maddox? Maddox is a good, solid pick.
But
too.
I'd probably take Ryan over Maddox.
I would take Maddox over
If we're
Ryan.
picking a pitcher and a hitter.
Hop, you're a pitcher. Would you take Maddox or Ryan?
I'd take Nolan Ryan.
Really?
Yeah, there's
he could throw a no hitter at any
long
time.
career.
He could overpower
Yeah,
you.
there's
a lot of
longevity.
success.
He don't have to be perfect to pitch good. Maddox had to be perfect to pitch good. Right? I mean,
yeah, I agree. I think Nolan Ryan would be, with his talent even back then, I think he would still give guys fits nowadays when he was on, even with all the training they have.
Yeah.
Because his curveball was completely unhittable.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
I don't know if he'd plunk anybody as much.
Yeah, no kidding.
What if Robin
Still
Ventura
would.
would vote that?
Hey, here's Jim Palmer. He's still alive. I wonder if he looks good in his underwear still.
He's a Haynes guy now.
Palmer's Palmer. He's
a trucker.
He's a mother
He
trucker.
wasn't anything worried.
No, he had a couple big years. Good looking guy.
He won some Cy Youngs, but nothing crazy.
He doesn't
no, I
look
think-
that good now.
He's
He
got a
didn't
nice
age
ring
well.
baloney.
He didn't age well.
Nice pouch.
He's more of the Cyndi Lauper variety.
Not.
She tightened it. Hey,
Ed loves a
We got
she
way
bop.
off topic.
Ed loves a she bop. Those ring balonies.
Jeez.
just the tip.
I guess Ed just wants to have fun. I don't know.
Hey, Ken Tekulve's still alive.
Okay.
Talking about
What are you
great
going down memory
sidearm
lane
players.
now?
So is Tito Plente.
No, he's dead.
Dave Parker?
I already
Someday Tito Plente's
Tito
gonna die.
Puente's dead.
And you're going to be like,
I mean,
hey.
Burt Blyleven's still alive, but he's not going to be the greatest.
How about Jack Morris?
Yeah.
I love
Blyleven ahead Morris.
I love Jack
I take Jack Morris over Maddox.
It's some big moments there.
No,
not in a. Oh man,
Big
Maddox
moments.
was so good. Look at his stats.
Don't show him.
If there was a run where it was only like Maddox, Pedro Martinez, and who was the other one? Was it Randy Johnson or whatever? The only guys that were like had low ERAs, and it was a tough time
How
for
about
pitchers.
Kurt Schilling and Randy Johnson too?
Great,
A lot of good pitchers. There's a lot of good pitchers you can name through time.
We didn't
man.
talk about Johnson at all, but I mean, he's still.
How about Jim Tomey?
Yeah,
Country strong.
He wasn't. Yeah, he was country strong, all right.
Supposedly he did not
600
juice.
home runs.
No.
Supposedly, if a lot of those guys, Tomey was the one I heard did not juice.
And then where does Ripken fall into that?
Eh. He was good.
It was longevity.
Yeah, longevity, exactly. I mean, I love Ripken, but yeah,
Eddie Murray.
I think Eddie Murray's one of the most underrated guys of that time.
Party all the time. Oh, wrong one.
He had a great career.
Switch hitter too.
Yeah, and he went on to the Dodgers
Whoa,
afterwards.
whoa, that's his own business.
Let's not talk about his personal life here.
This is the Basement Benchwarmers podcast.
Did we just are we teeing him up like this weekend for you guys?
Yeah.
Hop, are you going along?
Mm-mm.
You're not playing this weekend?
No, I have golf outing on Sunday and something going on Saturday.
Dart ball?
No.
Dart ball fight.
He's
Your
not allowed
assumptions.
back at the VFW anymore after the vandalism scandal.
Is this weekend the big Fond du Lac weekend? Is that what we're?
Yeah.
Okay.
After what I've heard, that wasn't the worst of it.
No, I think it got worse
Where?
at the VFW that day.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That's a little dent in the wall.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You covered it up
the
well.
sign covered it.
Fucking Glass Joe over here.
That was quick thinking.
He put us. He just stuck a piece of paper over it. Jesus.
Put a piece of gum on it.
That was the same day I got the shits from that taco guy.
Why is every situation, every
or the
story
Mountain Dew
has-
Zero? We don't know.
It could have been
Shits.
Mountain Dew Zero. We don't know for sure.
I'm gonna go with you had the shits.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Those tacos were good, but man, yeah, they left an aftertaste.
Those flautas.
on my butthole.
You know, it seems like you get the shits a lot of.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's the heat.
Hey, since I have you guys on, quick,
Yes.
are you that upset about council? Or
No, he's
It's not council's
What's he
fault.
doing? They got,
It's got a flawed roster.
They don't have a bullpen. The problem is the bullpen. That's the problem.
Right.
If you gave him Devin Williams and Hader, the Cubs would be the best team in baseball right now.
Yeah, I think it's.
They probably would be real close.
You probably heard. I think it's like 16 bullpen losses so far. It's got to be top 2 or 3 in the majors at least, not number 1.
It's 2.
Has to be. I mean,
18 bullpen
18
losses,
now.
yeah.
Oh, tied for first in Major League Baseball.
Today they
Who's
held
the other
it.
team?
I think it's Miami.
The Mets?
Welcome to.
I think it's Miami because
They've won
their
6 in a row
bullpen's been
since Grimace,
garbage.
since Grimace threw the first pitch out.
They're not severely
Who?
out of it though. The
Grimace
Cubs
from
have missed
McDonald's
8
threw the
games.
first
right.
pitch out, and they've won 6 in a row since Grimace threw the pitch
Are we
out.
talking about the Mets?
Yes. Grimace, the actual McDonald's character.
For
was out
fuck's
there.
sake, seriously?
Yeah, they won
Yeah.
6 in a row.
All right,
we need to get Grimace in Chicago.
Yeah, when's he coming to Wrigley?
We want Hamburglar.
Get the Hamburglar.
You know what? You know what? You're incorrect. They've won 7 in a row.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, I just
oh, no, they didn't.
time after time.
Oh, Hop's up there now.
How'd he get there?
I didn't even notice.
Look,
Oh.
he's magic.
He's on the TV. There he is.
Can't hear you.
I've never seen this before. What is this?
Are you muted?
Are we streaming each other?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I can't hear. Oh, he's gone
Oh.
now.
Oh.
He
All
was,
right, well-
there he's back.
Oh, Hop's back.
Hold
Oh,
on.
he's gone.
He's gone.
Hop's back.
He went 0 dark 30 on us. Oh, I know. Hold on. I'll fix it. Hold on. Okay, go
That
ahead.
didn't work
now you're
out.
back. Now you're back.
You got to take the ring baloney out of your mouth.
Oh.
He didn't like
Gone
that
again?
joke.
Oh, he's gone.
He's definitely gone now.
All right, let's move on.
It was something you said.
Well, Hop, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll get you back on.
I
as
love
the
having
baseball season
Hop
gets
on.
tighter.
Wow.
69.
So, is that everything?
Yeah, I think we've done everything tonight. Oh no, I had a
Snake
song.
Draft.
The what?
Any songs?
Oh yeah.
Let's listen.
If you want to play it,
Yeah, let me get this song on real quick.
I made another Basement Benchwarmers. This is another possible album song.
You know, for someone that's so busy,
it's probably a B-side.
You're pretty fucking creative. Is this
on my toilet.
Oh, okay.
It's
Thank
a
God
toilet
for
thing.
AI.
Yeah, so I mean,
It should play here. We'll hear it. Here we go.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty. Dark ball booty, vodka booty, bench warmers, podcast booty, where are they now? Michigan booty, IPA booty, birthday booty, Hollow booty, York County booty, leaving Scott at the bar booty. It's Willie's mariachi. Where are they now, booty? Texting the booty, no response to the booty. Booty, Dan Campbell's booty, Honey Kneecaps booty, beautiful booty, ginger booty, talk to the booty, more booty, fine booty, all about the booty, big old booty, Wolverine booty, sneaky booty. I'll take the booty, where is the booty? Stare at the booty, walking the booty, touching the booty, who's got the booty? Grabbing the booty, rubbing the booty, loving the booty, hugging the booty, kissing the booty, holding the booty, sniffing the booty. Dark ball booty, vodka booty, bench warmers, podcast booty, where am I? Michigan booty, IPA booty, birthday booty, Hollow booty, York County booty, leaving Scott at the bar booty. It's Willie's mariachi. Willie, 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 Willie. Dark ball booty, vodka booty, bench warmers, podcast booty, where am I? Booty, Michigan booty, IPA booty, birthday booty, Hollow booty, York County booty, leaving Scott at the bar booty. It's Willie's mariachi.
That's in Spanish at the end.
Well done.
Yeah. The botas.
The no response or whatever the waiting.
The text booty.
That was the best one.
Hey, send this to me.
That
Send
was
that
the
to me,
outlier.
man.
I was hoping to hear a Charlotte's Claw, Violet's Claw booty.
So the Cubs are at 15 blown saves. The White Sox are at 20.
31 opportunities for the Cubs, 32 opportunities for the White Sox. Yeah, the Cubs are converting at 52%.
Hey, at least they had opportunities.
Yeah.
Hey,
wait, that doesn't work here.
Think about 8. What'd you say? 15 they've blown.
Yeah.
So how's the starting pitch? And I mean, do we put any blame? Hey, should we put blame on the starting pitching?
No,
they're not getting. They can't go the distance anymore.
No,
that's just Major League Baseball, isn't
Starting
it?
pitching actually in the top half of stats this year.
What's the average inning a starting pitcher is getting to for the Cubs?
Probably about 5 and a third.
5 and 2/3.
Oh, come on, let's go deeper.
Giggity.
That's what she said.
Oh, we got him.
All right.
Dark ball booty.
Any more songs?
That's one I had at this point.
No, I got tons of songs.
We got to wait for Ed to shit again, I guess.
Yeah, and then
I like that song, but I don't think it'll be on the album.
I don't think it's a
Not the
B-side
greatest
best.
hits. No.
No, the Willie's Polka was better, I think. You know, I got a Violet's Claw.
Polka Nakua.
Timmy's the only one that's heard it. I think he approves.
I heard it too.
Did you?
Yeah, you played it for us. Yeah.
Oh.
Was there any tapioca references?
Oh, tapioca.
That was way back. That was in the early days of the show. A lot of
That would've been
tapioca pudding.
How about like somebody just coughing?
Yeah. Willie's back and he's feeling better.
Oh, that was great.
So comedic genius right there.
That was pretty good.
How about anything else?
No, if anybody's still listening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
28 strong.
What about our guy in the
Holy cow.
in Norway?
Northern Lights?
Northern Lights, yeah.
You had to scan the Scandinavian.
I don't know. They might all be in like concentration camps over there. We don't know what's going on over there in Norway or Finland.
Take a stand right now. Just take a stand. Go
It
ahead.
gets bad over there.
It's supposed to be the.
We haven't heard from him in forever.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I still got the beard. Come on.
Northern Lights, the guy from
We
Finland.
may have offended him.
Well, he may be.
All he did is talk about Tom Brady the whole time.
Maybe he's not allowed to listen to us anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not that. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I meant more like they're under heavy censorship and stuff over there.
Are they really?
I think so.
It should be.
Now you're spreading rumors like CNN.
I know.
That's North Korea.
That is North Korea, not Finland.
I get
Not,
them.
not South Finland.
It's hard to differentiate the two. So
Everybody looks alike in Finland.
Oh, I have some more. You know what we need to do?
we should finish.
I'll do 5. I'll do 5 of these. I keep forgetting to do these.
Time after time.
The lewd sounding city names.
Oh, I
Ready?
like these. Yeah.
Okay,
Name
go.
the state. I'll give you 5. Then we'll keep doing it until they're gone. Balltown.
Balltown's in Indiana.
Let's see. It's balls. Yeah, Indiana.
I'll say Kentucky.
Michigan.
Balltown, Iowa.
That makes sense.
How about Cummings?
Oh, that's
Indiana.
no, that's Alabama.
Indiana.
Cummings, New Mexico.
Coming, New Mexico.
North Dakota.
Oh, of course.
How about Bone Steel?
No, that's West Virginia for sure.
Just reading what's in front of me.
That's Ohio.
I'm going to say Florida.
Florida, Ohio, no, either.
Nevada.
South Dakota.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the last one, we got 2 more. Let's do Goshen Hole.
That's definitely Indiana.
No, I think Goshen Hole would be just straight up Virginia.
Idaho.
Oregon.
I'm sorry?
Where are they
Should we do it all again?
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Where's Scott?
I was looking.
He
yeah.
said Idaho, and I said Oregon.
Idaho, Oregon.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
No, Idaho.
I don't know. That's
I said Idaho.
You ain't Idaho.
Where is it?
Montana.
Okay, well, we were close. We
That
were
makes
right there.
sense. That makes
And
a
the
lot of
last
sense.
one, Dick Shooter.
Oh,
Shooter.
Texas.
Oregon.
Is that really a
Oregon.
city? Dick Shooter?
Oregon.
No.
Washington State.
Jesus Christ. Where you been? Oh, Dick Shooter.
Again?
No, that's not what I'm asking. Dick Shooter, Vermont.
No, you're a Dick Shooter, Idaho.
It is Idaho.
Idaho?
So next week we'll do more of those. Those are entertaining.
That's fun.
Those are fun.
I did have a question. Trivia question.
Is it for the group?
Yeah. Anybody want to jump in here?
If we don't have a question, we will.
Are you going to eventually ask the question?
I'm going to ask if I got permission to ask the question. No, Bob Uecker, we were just making fun of him for being 90 or whatever.
No, we didn't.
Hit 14 career home runs.
Okay.
3 of those 14 home runs were off of Hall of Famers. Can you name them? So it's like 60s and early 70s.
Yeah,
probably.
I got Nolan Ryan.
Koufax one of them?
Koufax is one of them.
All right.
We talked about the other one tonight. One of the 2 also.
Don Drysdale.
Nope.
I
Oh, we talked about one of them.
don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Don Drysdale dead.
Jim Palmer?
Nope.
He's a Hall of Famer.
But this was late
Willie,
late
what do you
60s.
think?
I'm going to say
You were-
Catfish Hunter.
Well, that's a good guess. No.
But we didn't talk about
One
him.
was a Cub.
Oh, Fergie.
Jerry
Fergie.
Kuzma.
Fergie Jenkins.
And then the last one, he's
Jerry
got
Kuzman?
the last one's got a name that fits perfect for this show.
Dickfer?
Dick Shooter.
Dick Shooter Johnson?
Dick Harder. Oh, he was a basketball coach.
What's a
Dick Shooter Bone Steel?
I think we went to his hotel when we were in Nashville the one time.
Whoa.
Again with the personal stuff.
Bone Steel State.
Oh, he gave some bones steel that night.
Kid Rock?
No, we were in
Bow
Nashville.
to
We went to
bow
that
to
big
bang to
hotel.
bang.
Big oh, Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord Perry.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was... I thought that was an interesting question.
Yeah, it was.
So
Pretty good.
That's all I got.
Bob Uecker, man, stud.
Yeah, those guys. I think Fergie was. I think it was Fergie was just still mad about it. Like, I can't believe I gave up a home run that shit bag.
And Fergie's Canadian, too. Like, he should be nice about it.
That's why he couldn't get Pato across the border. He kept getting caught.
Right?
He's like, hey, dear.
How about that too? You know, he was like demonized for being a pot smoker in the
Right.
60s. And now it's like you could.
Fergie was?
No,
Yeah.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, Ray Charles. Did you ever hear the one about Nixon carried, I think it was Satchmo's pot across the border? They were in the airport together or something, had to go through customs. And Richard Nixon's like, we got a legend here. Let me help you with your bag. You know, this is back in the 60s when you wouldn't have never thought that would have the presidents picking up. So he picks up his bag. He had like 3 pounds of pot in there. Nixon's carrying it for him.
It's not even.
It's a true story.
Not even illegal, is it?
It was back then.
3 pounds is a lot.
So, closing thoughts? Willie.
On this
Ooh.
day's sports history, 1976, Bowie Kuhn voids the Oakland A's sales of players totaling $35 million. Joe Rudy and Raleigh Fingers to the Boston Red Sox, invited Blue to the New York Yankees.
Yep. That was right when all that free agency shit was going on.
Yep.
With Kurt Flood, it was right around that time.
Nice.
Actually, was on this day, Kurt Flood's 1972.
Yeah.
Tim, closing.
Closing thoughts? My closing thoughts is the ongoing trial of the antitrust situation with the NFL and NFL ticket, and Jerry Jones just doesn't give a fuck. Where he stated, I know I could make more money selling the individual rights. I could make more money than Cincinnati Bengals. So said that in court deposition.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he ain't lying.
No. So
my closing thought is congratulations to Drew Holiday. So for the second time, it's his first year with the team, and he wins the championship. So did it with the Bucks and Celtics, first year with the team, and he's the only guy to
and
do
got
it
an
both
extension.
times. A good guy. I mean, it was sad to see him go. It was a blockbuster trade. We were all excited about Lillard, but wished Drew Holiday the best, and it looks like he just got the best.
Now he's on another dynasty. Let's see what happens.
Well, yeah, it's funny how we speak of dynasties and think they're going to happen, and then
It's 6 different champions in 6 years.
Yeah, that's why I read.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the Boston Dynasty? I was like, yeah. So is the Bucks too.
It's so hard nowadays in
Yeah.
sports.
The Nuggets were supposed to be a dynasty last year as well. It is. It's hard.
Does this make the whole Tom Brady thing just more amazing? Even and that's an even the football's.
But
even
don't you
tougher.
think I think it's easier to get better at football faster than in basketball, because
true.
Yeah. So
baseball takes too long, but once you get a team, you can
basketball
hold it
just-
together.
You can get away with three
three
good
guys,
players and a
yeah.
good team. Football, you need to have a lot of parts.
Yeah, but you
It's
get
a lot of moving
teams go
parts.
from 0 to hero quicker in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Right.
Where basketball, you gotta baseball. It's almost impossible to go from
but
the
basketball
bottom to the
can't get
top.
out of their own way. They're the way they set up the salary
That's
cap
the
and
thing. The
everything
NFL
now.
has the advantage of everybody having this almost a level playing field.
Right.
And you can get on that projectile in the NFL quick if you have the right guys in the right couple positions, like
Absolutely.
quarterback and wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. Is it
Yeah.
even more amazing that what New
What
England
Brady
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, New England, not just Tom Brady.
No,
but
I-
right.
Let me ask you a question, Eric.
Yes, sir.
If you had to take top 100 NFL
Jesus,
players,
Middleton.
NFL players.
where would you put Rashad Gary on that list?
In the top 100 NFL players, Rashad Gary right now.
this coming year.
I mean, that's tough. It's top 100. I mean, yeah, I'd say he's a top 100.
Well, Pete Prisco didn't. He's a douchebag.
Yeah. I mean,
And he's not even a Packer fan.
Yeah.
I was reading a list. I'm like, that's stupid.
Did anybody else in the Packers even make it then?
Jair did.
so they did that. Did they do that whole thing? I didn't pay attention this
two
year.
Bears and
NFL
two
did that whole
Packers
thing.
Made it. It was Jalen Johnson, DJ Moore, and then it was no, it was 3 for the back because Jordan Love was like 90 or 87.
I would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just Jordan Love and Jair Alexander.
Wait,
That's
whose
it.
list was this? The NFL.com list?
Wait.
No,
I'm sorry.
Pete Prisco.
Kenny Clark
Prisco.
didn't make that list?
No.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're talking. Yeah, they were talking. I saw an article today. A guy in Milwaukee wrote. They're all talking about Gary. They're like, they better sign Kenny Clark too. They might have trouble getting Kenny Clark to stay around
Right.
too now.
Yeah,
I mean, he's there this year, but he may be
he's
like
one of the
yeah.
best guys at his position.
I mean,
he plays a different position. Like
he should have been.
He's not a edge rusher, but
and then I think the Packers had 2 honorable mentions, and the Bears had 1 or 2. I think Xavier McKinney was one. And Gary, and then the Bears had Keenan Allen and somebody else. I think.
I didn't even see that list.
Which
I'll
is
have to look
crazy
at it.
because those teams have
Who
good
was number
players.
one?
I mean,
Who's number one?
Guess who number 1 was?
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah,
no problem with that.
I can't argue with it.
Well,
It's hard to argue
Two
with.
straight Super Bowls.
Well,
and-
Aaron Donald retired, so he's out.
Yeah.
He would he'd be top 5 if he still played.
And I'm going to guess CMC was one of the top 5.
I don't. Yeah, he probably
should be.
At least 10. At least top 10.
Yep.
Doesn't. Yeah.
We got the unofficial luxury tax payments per team for the NBA. So the Golden State Warriors paid $176.9 million to be a play-in team.
Yeah. Okay.
The Clippers paid $142.4 million.
Steve Ballmer, he's going to do that.
Phoenix paid $68.2.
New Order disease.
Milwaukee paid $52.5. Boston paid $43.8. Denver
worth it.
20.2. Miami 15.7. And the LA Lakers 16.9. And the 22 teams below received $12 million.
Well, they get the money
from those teams. Wow. So
the Bucks were way up, huh?
Yeah, they were
for a small market team.
The Bulls got $12 million.
Giannis and Dame were both max players.
And there's a
Yeah, I
lot.
don't
There's a
know how
lot
it
of
works.
fat contracts on the Bucks.
Bobby
I know.
Portis,
PHAT.
the best
Yeah.
Buck ever.
Who?
Chris.
Bobby Porter?
Cash money.
Oh, cash.
Money.
Should be, yeah, let the offseason begin and see what the Bucks can do, but it's going to be tough. It's
They
going to be
need to-
really tough.
Be quiet.
Did you ever see the episode of the Brady Bunch, where
Yes.
the guys are stuck in that old West?
Yep.
And they're trying to get the key to
Key,
get out of
yep.
that's the Bucks.
That's the Bucks
And
right now.
Mr. Brady
They can't
ties
get the
their
fucking
socks
key.
together.
They can't
and
get the key. And
Yeah.
the Brady's get the key. I don't think the Bucks can get the key.
Well, they might get it next
Once
year.
once
Yeah,
they
but,
stop listening to the coach killer and like actually make student basketball.
Can you believe they drove that car all the way out west like that in the heat?
I love.
Didn't even
you
have
know
air
what?
conditioning.
This is why I love Ed, because we've focused on the sports side of it, and he's like, "Isn't it amazing?" He's on the Brady Bunch side of things. It's just like,
and then Bobby meets that old guy. Hey, come on over here, Sonny. I'm a good hugger.
Here, help me pee.
I'm a good hugger.
I need my prostate massaged.
You're the prostatist, son.
I need a-
Chase, how
I
did
didn't
that
say
go?
prospector. I didn't say prospector. I said prostate.
Prostater.
The 70s.
All right, Scott. Closing thoughts.
No, it's Tim's turn. No, you did it.
I already said it.
Eric, your turn. Closing thoughts.
I did mine. Mine is Drew
Oh, I'll do
Holiday.
it then.
Oh,
I was trying to skip you.
I'm sick of your shit, Eric.
Thank you.
I think it's past time we honor ancient indigenous cultures. I mean, we already have Pride Month, Black History Month, and Brandy Old Fashioned Month. Or, well,
What is Brandy Old Fashioned?
I don't know. We've been celebrating it for a while.
Yes, we have.
Well, these ancient cultures were ahead of their time, and they have tons of knowledge to pass on to us. The United States, the greatest nation ever created, and we've only been around 250 years. But the Mayan civilization thrived for over 1,500 years. I've been down there. It's amazing what they did. So, I mean, that's a long time ago, though. And obviously they knew what they were doing to last 1,500 years. A little side note, they used to sacrifice politicians to a sun god in public ceremonies. I say we give it a shot.
Agreed.
I mean, what do we have to lose?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's it.
It worked, right?
Made them work for 1,500 years.
How do they come to? How do they like? What made them like go away?
Probably like food shortages, drought, stuff like that.
I was hoping Columbus was.
Some of it was like the sickness brought in. But yeah.
fucking Columbus.
Scusi, babbity boopy, kickballs, huh? Babbity boopy, babbity boopity, babbity babbity.
Just because you have a mustache.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. We will be off next week. I'll be back the week after, pretty much, and then it's 4th. We only got one show next few weeks, so.
Why can't we do it on Tuesday night again?
Yeah, I like Tuesday nights.
Oh, I got. Yeah, maybe we could. Yeah, maybe we'll be here. We'll surprise you. You never know. We'll have to look into it. I never think of that. If you can come after golf, that's fine with me.
Come after golf.
It's worse if you come during golf.
Holy shit! I made a putt.
Well, I mean, Rory nodded.
How do we live without AI? It's going to be the death of us, but we're going to have a lot of great songs
At
before
least
we
we can
go.
play music and not get yelled at.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. We got to start doing some songs because
Yeah.
we can play them on the show. We don't need Green Day anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
So, we are the Basement Benchwarmers podcast for Tim, Eric, Ed, and Willie. Thanks, guys. And maybe next week, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But if anything, have a good week, everybody, and take care.
Mic check.
Oh.
1, 2, here we go. Listen to the podcast that we all know. The Basement Benchwarmers, they bring the heat, talking sports and life. Can't miss a beat. Kicking back in the basement, sipping on brews. The boys got the stories, breaking all the news. From basketball to football, they got it all. Their analysis, man, it never falls. It never falls. The Basement Benchwarmers, they're on fire. They bring the heat, never tired. Tune in to the podcast, you won't regret. Join the Benchwarmers. It's a bad. It's a bad.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Like give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
It feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good.